I need to pull up the mute chat. Hey, people. Hi. Hello. I said in the video I would make this stream, so I'm so sorry. I'll wait a little bit for people because, give people time. Hopefully a lot of this will just be quick and easy and simple. This is going to be a very long stream. I do apologize for those who are watching over the recordings. This is easily going to be 5 hours, maybe even 6. Because this video is 4 hours long. And there is so much to go over. So there's a whole other part to this, because let me tell you, originally it was just gonna be this video. It was just gonna be this video, but they did a live stream, and I did talk on it. And maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe that's on me. Maybe I should not have talked on the stream. But I was hoping, considering that he was shouting on the top of his lungs, that he would hopefully calm down a bit, and that did not happen. It didn't help anything, so I just left because I was just getting attacked at that point. So wasn't gonna stick around. The chat is being heavily monitored. So is the Discord, so don't try anything stupid. And I do deeply apologize because this is going to be some upsetting stuff. Hopefully those of you who are here have already watched the other videos prior to this. If you haven't seen part 1 at least, then you may not necessarily know what's happening. You don't have to have seen part 2 for this. But you should. Give me a hot minute. I'm just making sure to set up some stuff. Chronically online behavior. Oh, yeah. No, it was good that we muted the person who came in, I think. Because that's either the person who's in the chat here, or I think that's the person that's in the chat, maybe. I don't know. I don't know who that is, but we're going to keep them muted because that's going to be the rules. I need to grab my screenshots, chat. Make sure this is here. I saw the parts too. That's good. I'm so sorry the first part was so long. I know that that's going to get complained about. I know he's going to call me out on that. I know. And I'll explain why it's so long when we get to that point in that video, because I know he's going to call me a hypocrite. I know he will. Mostly because somebody else has seen the video already and I was told. And I'll explain it when we get to that. But a good chunk of why that was mentioned as somebody joined the VC. Oh, by the way, people are muted in the VC, but there are people in the VC with me. They're not going to speak unless, I say it's all right, just to keep things from being uncluttered. Or in case I start having an anxiety attack or something, which most likely will not happen. I had a premiere in between this and that. So I was able to take a step back, walk away, make sure I took a deep breath before reacting to anything. So I may stop and pause and think for moments. I may take a moment to react to certain things, but otherwise it's pretty much just going to be what it is. Oh boy. Oh, howdy hey. Should probably give this artist a heads up. I talk normally about it to anyone these days. What other stuff to do? Seriously, you make yeah, I make kids content. Always have to start using big words you don't know the meaning of. Yikes. Okay. So I gave a short explanation of what was happening in the video prior. I'm going to give a short explanation here. Whatever happens, no matter what is said, I want to make it very clear that this is not meant to attack anyone. If I see any party cubs attacking people, then we're going to have issues. Because this is meant to educate people. And I want to make that very clear because I know that that's being used a ton in this whole thing, is that I'm attacking people. I'm not. I'm calling people out. I'm setting boundaries. This is not, and it's not me making excuses. I know that was said during the live stream. So you're making excuses, like cool beans, cool story. Doesn't change anything. This is informing. He said that he did nothing, and I want to make it very clear. He's technically correct. Like, he didn't do anything about anything, which is kind of the problem. Call me Shadow. Flair is talking about the situation in general. Flair is responding to me, not you. But party cubs shouldn't be attacking. They say that you guys have been. There's literally no proof of that, so I don't believe them. But just to remind in case, because apparently it's necessary for them to feel safer. No attacking. You block, you don't support. That's it. There should be no attacking. Spread the word. That's fine. But just, this is about drama at this point. It's not. It's a crime. This is a crime. This is not a drama. Then on, not sure, hoping there, but there's there. Can you send me a link to that, Tails? Please and thank you. But at this point, I'm trying to be very careful. A lot of people keep using the word drama, so if I call it that, that's not what it is. It is a crime. The reason why I use the term drama is because it's what a lot of other people are using, so it's just what defaults in my brain, which I should be very careful about. The reason why it's not drama is because people have been hurt, and once people are hurt, it starts hitting this weird territory of calling it drama is very dismissive. To both sides on what is going on and stuff. So the original point of this stream was to go through a 4-hour video that was made attacking me, which we'll go through, but there's so much here. There's a lot. I'm just checking the comment section real quick because I had somebody make a jab, which I'm not surprised. Chronically online behavior, bro. My God, people are so silly. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I'm taking this moment to kind of joke a little bit to get myself in a better mind place before I touch this. There'll be a lot of breaks in the video. I also want to wait for people to show up, give people time to exist. But yeah, there's a lot here. And obviously, if you haven't seen the first part, that's the most important. But to summarize the first part, there is a ton of screenshots and a lot of witnesses of AryaFein being a pedophile, or having pedophilic behavior and or grooming, just in general, to kids. It's all kind of gross. It's all very ick. And that's not something to be debated at this point. There's no debate. The first video is more than enough proof. Anyone who debates it at this point is just come on. I mean, you can. You're just wrong at this point. But go off, I guess. And when Arya started getting called out, I called out a couple other people who were working with Arya at the time. Because obviously I'm fully aware that they were not aware of what was happening. That was the point of the call out, was to make people aware. Because people aren't aware of things unless they're called to the carpet. They got called to the carpet, and most of them didn't react at all, which is more of what I expected it to be. But one of them made a video, and that would be K Productions and Secret. Both of them talked a whole lot of shit, and when I said something back, they got really upset about it, and went off about how it was harassment and whatnot. So this is just a wild ride. This is a wild ride I'm about to take you guys on. It's gonna be a long, wild ride. And I do, like, if you don't agree with me, I want to make this very clear. If you don't like me or don't agree with me with what I'm doing, that's fine. I do completely understand, and I know that, like, I'm a bit forward. I'm a bit, like, what's the term? Blunt. That's the term. I'm a bit blunt, so sometimes I can do rash things for the sake of making sure people are aware of things. And I get that. And if you don't like me because of that, then, like, I do, like, completely understand. That's the autism side. And you're all good there. However, you still shouldn't be working with a pedophile. Like, with all that being said. And that's really the problem at this point, is, like, Kai and them have buckled down so heavily on supporting this pedophile that it's gotten extreme. And I don't know, I said this in the video, and I don't know if they're watching this or not. I've not spoken to Yuki yet. That's the one who made the racist comments, or supposedly they're friends. I don't know. But they made racist comments in the server. I say I don't know. I think it's them. But, you know, whoa, hey. Hey, whoa. We don't use those words. That's bad. We're sorry they have to deal with this. You don't deserve it. No, I don't. But at the same time, I do this intentionally because people need to know. People deserve to know. And at this point, like, it's obvious. And I want to point this out, not because, like, having this conversation with any of you, like, having this conversation with them will do no good at this point. They do not wish to apologize for their behavior. They do not wish to get better. They do not wish to do better. They just want to continue down their dangerous, dangerous path of being around dangerous, dangerous people. And that's okay. That's their decision. They're allowed to make those decisions. But the main goal of this video, or any of the videos, is, one, to let you guys know what's going on. Because AryaFein was one of my actors. And it does genuinely concern me that kids may, you know, look at the description and be like, oh, this actor, let me go find them. Because I can't go back through all the videos and change all the credits. There's too many. And I don't want, like, kids to, like, run, like, you know, go talk with someone who I don't support anymore because she's a pedophile. And I would like to avoid kids getting in contact with her because of that, obviously. So that's kind of, like, the biggest reason is awareness. The second biggest reason is that I know a lot of you, I know a lot of my cast and stuff, have a lot of not great situations at home, which is sad. It's sad that I am aware of that. But, you know, it's just what it is. Why don't you tell the cops? We're gonna work on that. It's not as easy as you would think. The one biggest thing about just, like, in general, with stuff online, is that the authorities are very out of date on stuff, and it makes it very difficult to try to submit reports, using, like, videos and stuff. Yeah. We are going to. It just takes a much longer time process. And even if, you know, we did call the cops, I would also still be making this video because I still want you guys aware of what's happening. And for those of you that are in, like, really shitty situations and have to go through stuff like this, I, like, to point out awareness, just some of the like small signs and stuff. It makes it, so that people are a bit more informed. And hopefully so that more people aren't in danger because of people who do similar things. That's kind of the idea of this, I guess. This whole situation with Kai and stuff, this escalated. This had nothing. It straight up only had to do with the fact that they were supporting Arya. If they just were like, "Hey, we don't work with her anymore because she's a pedophile," then like this whole thing would have not happened. None of this would be going on. There is like, this isn't just like, oh, they were in the vicinity of Arya 2 years ago, like some people seem to think it is. At this point, I'm getting people who like used to work with Arya be like, oh, Pandy blocked me. And I'm like, no, I blocked you because of other reasons, which was a whole hilarious thing and a half. That's a whole other thing. That may not ever see the light of day. That may only be seen on Twitter because I guess it's related and I probably should. But oh, you got bullied. Yeah, that stuff sucks. I was never really in a public school. I think that's one of the primary reasons I do stuff like this is because if you're only at home and you don't have the public school education, there's a lot of stuff that you don't realize and you can get hurt from, especially on the internet. Which I did get hurt on the internet from something similar, which is why this is like such a close spot from home. But anyways, before I get too off topic, we might as well get this started because we're going to be here for a while, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be here for quite some time. And I'm going to have to even make sure that I like download this stream after because I get the feeling that they're going to try to take the video down. I mean, I'll fight it, but like they might try. It'll be interesting. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It's all being recorded anyway, so. I've only been offered a therapist once. Yikes. So here we go. I am sharing my whole screen. Hopefully all the audio works for my peeps in the chat. Feel like it would fall under fair usage though, because it's commentary. Yeah, but yeah, YouTube. YouTube's weird about that stuff. But we'll see. I don't really care. Again, I'm having this recorded, so if they want to pull it down, that just shows that, they have feelings. I'm going to do a little bit of this live stream. I'm not going to do the entire thing. I might go over it later and make points about it in a post, but honestly, there's a good chance it's just not worth it. This is primarily for the 4-hour video. This is more just because, they made a live stream to react to it, ironically, when I was about to make a live stream. And again, I want to specify, I did chat in the comment section for a tiny itty bit, telling them to take a step back. And because you'll see in a moment, they are absolutely insane. And I was hoping that they would take the advice, take a step back, take a breather. They can come back to it, but the knee-jerk response is just yikes. And they were very aggressive about that. So I just kind of left. Especially since I started getting attacked. So we'll get to that though. I don't think they have chat replay. Do they have chat replay? I don't think so. No, they don't. They don't have chat replay. Okay, well.
Dear. Hello, people. Are we live? Oh, I hope we're live. Hope we are. I really hope we are. Because... apparently me making videos about it, me talking about it, and community posts, it's not enough, guys. It's not enough. It's not enough. So, you know what? We're gonna have fun. This is actually fun to me now. This has become from the point where it was...
I would like to point out, they say this is fun, and I'm only chuckling because, mind you, time for clap count. 3 or 4. Oh no, they've clapped so many times already. Oh no. this isn't fun. Well, you gotta realize, see, they straight up, they are okay with Arya's behavior. They're all right with all of it. So they have just chosen to ignore all of the evidence that Arya is a pedophile and have chosen to continue to support her. And, you know, I just, it makes me chuckle. And a lot of that's because a trauma response is for me to make jokes out of a stressful situation. But, like, also, I mean, like, how are they having fun with a situation that has to do with a pedophile? That's kind of gross. That's gross. Like, if they're going to clap, it gets pointed out. Dude, count how many times they clap, please. That would be a great distraction. Did they even watch the video, or is that what the stream is? I think the stream is just them talking. I don't think they watched the video.
No, it's kind of fun. So, let's have fun.
And I know they haven't watched the 4-hour video. I want to make that very clear. Every time I've said something about watching the 2-hour video, every time I make a statement about watching the video I made, they basically just like try to deflect, which makes me really think that none of them have watched it.
We're gonna throw boundaries and respect all out the window. Let's have.
Oh, interesting. Oh, so you admit that you broke boundaries here. Cool. Okay. I just, just want to make that clear. Like you are aware. There's a line that you might want to make your day better. Every champion was once a competitor who refused to get up. Hell yeah. Eventually, at some point, either him or I will get sick and tired of this and we'll just stop. The problem is I'm very stubborn. And I refuse to let him get away with this. They're like, you don't get to just continue to support a pedophile and everything be all right. But, I digress.
Fun.
Oh, I should give real quick a trigger warning. For those of you who are sensitive to certain topics, especially yelling, if you're triggered by masculine yelling, just a heads up. Because, oh boy, I jumped into the stream and I got so much trauma. So many trauma flashbacks. So just, heads up if you're sensitive to that kind of stuff. I'll try to make sure to cut it up so it's not all in the same thing. So it's a little easier for people to process. But there is a lot of yelling. A lot. So much so that it's quietly turned.
Let's have fun. Everybody can join in. We can all talk, chat. Let's have fun.
Yeah.
Have fun. So, for context, last night, right? Me and Yuki got into a little bit of a scuffle. Now, if you don't know who Yuki Not Yuri is, let me explain to you. Yuki Not Yuri is the leader. Let me say it again. The leader of the series Fairy Tail Lost Magic and other series that.
Cool. He's the leader of a group. I think the group that they're referring to is the one that Arya is a part of. I think that's what's being talked about. And I'm pretty sure that was the context I kind of missed on that original, on the community post from part 2, is that, so Yuki is in charge of the series that Arya was in. Why is he saying leader with a T? I don't know. They were scared because, oh no, that was their significant other. No, that was secret. I think somebody else did say something, but I can't remember who. He sounds overly happy considering the situation. Yeah, this is what happens when you make a knee-jerk response and you don't take the time to calm down. Bad things happen. I need to also make sure I have this open so I can do things if it becomes necessary. Sorry, I'm like trying to multitask. So yeah. So if the context is he's in charge, so, obviously, yes, that does mean that he, should be made aware as well about Arya. But this doesn't change the fact that, like, Kai was in a video. And actually, no. Here's the thing. Kai wasn't. Okay. For people who are not pissy about. Oh, hang on. Ari, bro. For people who got so pissy about evidence not being shown, they sure as hell aren't watching the video with all the evidence. Yeah, that's about right. So originally, I called out Secret because Secret was working in videos with Arya. Kai had nothing to do with this originally. Kai is the one who made a video shit-talking me and then says that he did nothing. When he wasn't the one getting called out, Secret was. So, like, I want to make this perfectly clear. I said nothing until Kai made a video, and I can show evidence of that. Totally didn't just forget to reset the stream. Yeah, you're fine. There's nothing too important. More just us waiting around. And I know Kid is a lying person. Yeah, there's a lot of that. There's a lot of just straight up lies. There's no way that, like, this shit really, like, got this far. It's just, yikes. Going in one more round when you don't think you can. That's what makes all the difference in your life. Yep. And it's just, it's sad. This is sad. This all started from me calling Secret out, being like, hey, you're working with a pedophile, to this. Which is ridiculous. But, you know, I digress.
He threw on attached to it. Now. All of that.
Also, I may skip through parts if I get too bored. I'm sorry, he can't get to the point, and it frustrates me.
Me and him. Now, the guy had the nerve to accuse me of being the reason for why people were getting attacked. Right?
No, he said you were involved with it, but he didn't accuse you of being the reason. He said you were involved. That's what I saw. Because that's what was happening. Like, you know, you being a little bitch. Sorry, that wasn't very nice. You being mean and you going out of your way to do stuff like this. No, I'm gonna apologize. If I'm being mean, I will apologize. Because I've got no issue with that. And I'm fine with you guys seeing me mess up and then apologize, because that's what you do. That's what you do. It's funny. He's using Windows 10. Tails, we're just gonna ignore that. But anyways, so if he, like, all of this, a lot of this is because he stepped forward and started attacking me. So yeah, people you work with is starting to get attacked now because you're kind of a shite person. And, you know, like, yeah, I don't appreciate people who are willing to be around people like you. I'm sorry if that offends you. It obviously does. Don't really care, but, you know, I'm sorry to offend you, I guess.
No, of course. I'm not gonna just take that lightly. Come on.
Okay. This is the part where I genuinely, okay, I know I'm talking a lot. This is going to be a lot of talking. And I apologize. He says that he's not going to take it lightly, but again, this is the person who says and goes out of his way to say that, like, you know, oh, I didn't start anything. I didn't attack anyone. But, like, is making statements like, I'm not just going to let this happen. Like, that's not how that works. You can't have both. You can't have both. Like, I know me calling people out is what's causing people to lash out at me. I'm aware of that. Do I deserve it? No, I don't deserve the lash back, because honestly, people should just not be shitty people. But, like, I know I'm, like, starting this or causing it. I'm not even starting it. I'm just causing it. Because I didn't start this. Arya started this, and then it all went downhill from there. At this point, we're going to end up with videos being used. You're right. You're right, Zeke. Dude, there's still the 4-hour video. This is going to be a while.
People, come on. Why would I take that?
Pandy, you didn't start this. I didn't. Not really. No. I mean, it doesn't help that I'm continuing it, but I'm continuing it because it's important. And people need to see that. And the fact that, like, they really don't see that is frightening.
Why would I allow somebody to once again attack me? Seriously, this isn't...
That's not an attack. You got called out. There's a difference between getting called out and being attacked. He also sounds like an ass while he's talking. Just the tone of the voice. Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to insult people's tone. How many claps? He sure likes clapping. Like, I'm not going to call him names. I would prefer to avoid the name calling as much as possible. That's why I apologize when I'm doing it. A lot of the time when I'm using those kind of words, it's to describe a certain behavior and compare it. So I do apologize for that. But this is, yeah.
This is rocket science. Like, yes, I cannot tell you enough how much I've been pushed, guys. I've never
he's been pushed?
do anything. I have a whole 3-hour video.
He never wanted to do anything. Never wanted to do never. He never wanted to do anything, guys. He never wanted to do anything. Hold up. I'm proving a point. Give me a second. I'm proving a point. Hang on. We're gonna go on an adventure because we're gonna go prove a point. I want to see if it'll tell me specifically when that was. It won't tell me specifically when that was made, will you? Hang on. We're gonna figure this out. Hang on. Is there a way that I can show specifically when this post was made? I think I can. There's a way to do it. No uh-ohs. It's all good. Cool. We're gonna go down. Where is it at? The time of the live stream was changed to an hour. She's posting. Okay, here we go. Yep. All right, I got it. So, there we go. Right here. This video right here. This one. This little post right there. That's the post that I was just looking at. So that was posted February 20th. All right? And this doesn't mention Kai. Like you can look at it. It does not mention Kai. There's no mention of him. None. No mention. There's stuff about Clayton. I see secret. Nothing about Kai. Okay. This was posted the 21st. And then the post where I did mention their name was not until later. Because it was not until I saw the video. Wait, I think that's too far. That is too far. I'm sorry. That was way too far. So Kai Productions is openly. Yep, you can see there's the 21st. So their name was mentioned after they posted the video. So I did see that a video was posted. I will happily go over. So this is literally he brought himself into this. He keeps saying he did nothing. I don't understand what he means by he did nothing. He's made a big deal about how he was only defending himself in all of this. And it's very clear that it was not, that's not what's happening. But there you go. If you want like solid proof on that, there you go. There's your solid proof that like I didn't realize he had any part of this until he started attacking. Your thing in the studio. Thank you, Tails. By the way, he was pushed. Yeah, he was pushed to push the record button. The truth is that he brought this upon themselves. Yep. Who aren't involved get involved. Don't realize maybe the person they're defending are in the wrong. Yeah, pretty much. I love how people will ask for evidence, get evidence, and then they're like, "What evidence? I don't see the evidence." Yep.
From my part, from the beginning to the end, and there is no end to this, so it's just gonna keep going. I have done everything, every little thing to do to just stay one claim, one little claim. And that is how I am not dangerous. I am not a monster.
Well, I didn't say you were dangerous or a monster until much later in the conversations. I just said that people shouldn't be around you if they don't support pedophilia because you work with a pedophile. That's what was said. I didn't say anything about dangerous and a monster until you started doing shit like this.
And I am not a shitty person. That is all I've done. But yet, guys,
That's
I'm
not
sorry.
True.
Continuously, I am the monster.
I said it once. The fact that they clung on to that word, I said it once. I called him that once. Kai likes making drama. It's very obvious that Kai likes making drama. The problem is the situation this is related to isn't drama. And that's why we have such a problem. Is Kai was hoping to cause a little drama, and that was going to be the end of it. The problem is he walked into a situation with a pedophile and realized I'm out of my waters and is hoping to bring this back into just being drama. And that's why I'm constantly reminding people that the situation that's happening is not drama, it's trauma. People have been hurt. Kids have been hurt. There's proof that kids have been hurt. And you just want to ignore it, so.
So, I'm done playing videos, I'm done hiding, and I'm done being quiet.
Okay.
No more.
Wait, you were being quiet before? He was being quiet? This is him being quiet? Good God.
My claim and my fact now.
That's Mike. When was he quiet? When? Oh, the clap.
I'm stating it now because it's gone too far. And
okay.
I can't sleep.
My friends are making me laugh because they're trying to break the tension. They're doing an amazing job. So if I'm laughing, it's not because of him. It's because my friends are doing an amazing job at keeping me saying, I'd say it's pretty loud. Yeah. The way people I don't want drama while constantly throwing their hat in the ring where it doesn't belong. Yeah, he was quiet when.
Sleep? I can't rest.
Oh. Oh, you can't sleep. Oh, you poor thing. Oh no. Dude, I've had so little sleep the past few months because the awful pit in my stomach that was having a pedophile in my cast for a second time. And maybe technically fourth, but we're not going to worry about that right now or today. This is about that. It's just like at this point, just
think because.
Oh, hang on. They need this. All right, hang on. Flair wants me to pull something up. I'm going to pull it up. Hold up. No. Because I can just look it up in Google. Yeah, I know. I'm aware. For those of you who don't know the definition of being quiet, making little to no noise, carried out discreetly, secretly, and with moderation. Okay.
Because everything around me.
At least I'm not claiming to be quiet. I know I'm not quiet. I'm loud. I'm vocal. That's the point. That is the idea, yeah.
Humbling. All because of somebody that I have
no
control over.
It's all good.
But we're gonna.
I wouldn't have opened it on stream if that may have been an issue.
And say people being around me is dangerous.
Yes.
So
the people around you are dangerous.
Say screw it now. I'm done. Screw it. Okay?
Really?
I don't care anymore. And this comment right here.
Thank you, Luigi.
You want to talk about people not attacking me? You call me racist?
Yeah. Yes. Yes, you are incredibly racist, my dude. Like, oh my god, you only did something because I made it public. There are screenshots proving that you only said something because I made it public. You can't make like I can show you. I can show you the conversation between me and Kay live on stream. Like it's here. Like he was very quick to dismiss the fact that someone was using slurs until it was about to bite him in the ass. Yes, that's racist. Like what? Oh. Oh. No, I don't. Well, okay, no. See, at this point, the screenshots have been shown. So realistically, you are right. I don't owe anyone anything. But I am one to overshare and overshow just to demonstrate how absolutely insane. Because to be quite honest, this group has gotten insane. And I do think that, like, you know, this should be shown. Scrolled over it again. It's a little bit down here. Your videos are freaking awesome. You're the best. Oh, thank you. Thank you. There's Secret. Where is he? Where? There he is. I'll even unblock him for this. Okay. So there's his thing. I'm not showing the servers because I don't want. So there's his thing. All right, that's him. And here's the whole conversation with him that I showed on that video. The whole thing. Every single step. He could be racist and mixed. Yeah, that's the thing. He keeps saying that because he's mixed, it means he can't be racist. I hate to break it to you, but and maybe this is just me, but if I remember correctly, there's more than one race in existence. And so if you're not prejudiced towards your own, that doesn't necessarily mean you're prejudiced towards others. And Mexican, as Flair pointed out, Mexican and African are two very different races. Like, you know, even there's a leap here. So yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're kind of racist, dude. Maybe apologize. Again, a lot of this would be solved if you just apologized. A lot of this. Just, hey, I messed up. I didn't realize this was happening. I'm sorry. This is my bad. And all of this would have been done. But at this point, you've dug yourself in a hole. You made your bed. You're going to lie in it. Like, I'm sorry. It sucks. This bed sucks. But you dug it. You dug this flipping grave.
You called me a secret racist for, quote unquote, attacking Yuki. We didn't attack.
No, I didn't call you racist for attacking Yuki. You stupid. Stupid. You're racist because you allowed what happened to Yuki go unpunished until I made things public. Why? People don't listen very well. And also, that's not an attack. There was no threat of physical or emotional violence. Not like the physical threats that have been made against me. Actually, I'm curious. I'm going to do a little bit of a looky-loo. Let's see. Let's see. I wonder if the physical violence is still there. Newest first. There you go. It's still there. Still there. Still there. He could delete that. He has the ability to. It's been called out now. He's got no reason to not delete that. Yet I'm the one attacking. Okay.
Yuki dug the hole himself. He dug his own grave.
Well, supposedly, and this is what I said in the second part video, supposedly it may not have even been him who made the comments. It may have been some of his friends. It still doesn't make it any better, but like, you know, if he like genuinely didn't know his friends were going to do that, then like he deserves an explanation, which, you know, I was not given the ability to because I just wanted to protect my server. And so, you know, I understand that, and that's why I said things to him that I did, but no one's... The fact that he's so worried about Yuki talking to me also really worries me. Because, like, you know, why are you so scared about that, bud? What do you have to hide?
That's what he did. That's what he gets.
Yes.
You don't do this stuff to people.
Yeah, you don't.
I can't even state this. I don't know how many times I gotta say this. How many?
Apparently many. Because you're wrong.
How many people? How
many times has somebody said that the earth is flat to get other people to believe that the earth was flat? That many times. That's how many times you have to say it.
many?
That.
Yeah, hold up. I'm gonna add Secret to the call. We're gonna have some fun with this, guys. No. We're gonna have some real good fun with this.
Oh, you're adding Secret to the call. Interesting.
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have some fun with this.
I'm so sorry, Secret, about the voice I gave you while reading out those comments. I'm so sorry.
Like I said,
it was bad. I'm aware.
From getting bullied and attacked.
Whoa. Did he just say I'm... Hang on, I want to hear this again.
Like I said, I'm protecting people.
I'm protecting people. That's what he said, right? Everyone heard that, right? We're on the same page? Okay, cool. I just want to make that very clear because if I recall, one of these screenshots, it's not that one. We'll get to the document at some point. Not that one. Speed run. This one? Because I'm the only one I'm protecting. Right there. Right there. Huh. Interesting. So, you're telling me you're protecting people, but I see a post here that says you only care about yourself. That's concerning. Huh. The problem is that he sits here and goes off about how I'm twisting his words. I'm not twisting them. I'm literally just using his words. That's not twisting them. Like, am I reading this wrong? Because I'm the only one I'm protecting. Do I not deserve to protect myself? Should I be in the dirt? Should I quit? That's referring to the singular of themselves. That's not other. That's not protecting people. That's protecting himself. So what do you mean by he's protecting other people? Why are you a mod? I'm not a mod. I am not a mod, dude. These are public messages. These are on these are public. These are on YouTube. But no, I'm not a mod for Kai. I've never worked with him. I genuinely didn't know who he was until he made a video. The video is the only reason I even knew of his existence. That's why I keep saying, he says he did nothing, but, I didn't even know he existed.
From getting bullied and attacked. That is what I'm doing. I am not a monster. I am not a crappy person. People don't do that if they have... I've always had good intentions. From the get-go. And if people want to keep coming at me...
He's about to yell there. If you have good intentions, that's cool. I do get that. And sometimes people with good intentions do mess up. And they do make honest mistakes. It happens. But then correct your mistake. You made a mistake, correct your mistake, and move on. You've not admitted you made a mistake. You have not corrected your mistake. You have definitely not moved on. So, I don't know.
I've always had good intentions. From the get-go.
Heads up.
And if people want to keep coming at me sideways, then we'll do this. I don't care. I don't care. Stand up for me. See? How many people are going to stand up for me? How many people are going to be on my side?
Why is this, they keep saying something about my side versus, Yuki questioned how to DM you. Oh, if they want to DM me, I can send them a friend request, actually. And I would be more than happy to have a chat with them. That might have to happen off stream. Just because I don't want to, do that on stream. I feel like that would be too much. But I would be more than happy to send them a friend request. I can do that. And then if they want to message on Discord, I would be down for that. But no, I get the feeling that some of this is a bit of a misunderstanding on his end, and I do get that. Honestly, I get the feeling that us versus that. They keep saying that I'm pitting everyone. It's like, no, I don't care if you stay with me. I just really don't want people to work with pedophiles. Wish I could add you on Discord. Yeah, I don't let people I don't know add me. I just have to do that because I can't let them in the fan server. Someone who says that he doesn't care, he sure does care a lot. Yeah. Okay, let's see.
No, do you know what? We're gonna get a call speaker. We're putting an end to this.
We already knew that.
I'm done. I'm not here.
This is a live stream. I can't give him too much crap. This is a live stream. He can't cut a lot of this out. So I'll give him a pass on that. This is a live stream.
People to understand what I'm going through. So we're getting into a call with Secret. Yep, she's here now.
Now, please add on to the point that, dang,
Hi, Secret.
Dang, getting now. But, the point about, again, hiding names to make sure they don't get harassed. Look at all the names that have already been exposed.
You guys do...
Why? Okay, they keep saying that, they're hiding names to be, the bigger person, but, okay. Cool. I don't know what the point of this is then, but, go off, I guess. Unless, you know that who you're taking screenshots from is, not a good enough source. So you don't want to use names because you don't want to get called out for messing up.
No. You guys
it's been shown.
Messed up game of ping pong, a very messed up game.
Yeah, you have not
so
known
why would you
everything.
release names?
You don't know everything. You literally do not know everything. You don't know.
No, I don't know everything. I don't know why you are continuing to support a pedophile.
Know what's been going
Putting
on
the end to this.
really
Yeah, there. Okay.
Everybody could claim, it doesn't matter what screenshots get shown, everything. You don't know what goes on behind the scenes.
Okay. Yes. That statement is correct. You don't know everything that happens behind the scenes. However, oh, wait. Whoa, things are being pointed out. Uh-oh. Hold on. What? They straight up are like, oh, the screenshots don't show everything. Concerned noises. Worried noises. Are you saying you know more things than I do, Kai? Do you know more about what Arya's been doing? Because if so, I'm very concerned. Hiding the names of PETA supporters for their own anatomy is a really bad point. This doesn't protect people. You're right. Yeah, the fact that he's like, oh, you don't know everything going on behind the scenes is really concerning. That does, actually concern me.
We don't know how these people are affected. Nobody knows.
Well, I mean, if you're honest with your audience, then, they would know. Fun fact. I'm pretty open and honest with my audience. My audience does know how I feel about this stuff. So, screenshots literally show how Arya did have problematic relationships. Yeah, it's like, it doesn't show everything. I don't think I would want to know everything.
Who want to say something, the people who want to defend them cannot even say anything.
Yeah, no, they can't because they're wrong. They would be wrong to defend you. That's why they're not saying anything. They're being nice and telling you, I'm not going to defend you because you're wrong. And if they're not, if they are just being like, oh, we're too scared to say anything, they're like, don't support a pedophile.
You are bullied into being silent. You are being silenced. That is not okay
bullying
on any planet.
You're not
okay.
No one's. What kind of playground bullshit is this? I'm being bullied. Okay. I'm going to point this out. I wasn't going to mention this, but fun fact. Kay follows Trump on Twitter. And I only say this because I think it's absolutely hilarious that he's going off about being silenced. About him being silent. Yeah, that's a thing. Hang on. I can grab the screenshot from that. I can grab the screenshot. And I did check. I was like, is it a parody account? No, it's just the actual Trump Twitter. It's the actual Trump Twitter. Where is it? A little bit up here. There we go. Boop. Ta-da! Yeah. Let me see this. I need to see this. Isn't joining a server to specifically send terroristic messages and racial slurs, not attacking. Well, but he didn't do that. Okay, Yuki's friends did that. Yeah, no. So it's he's talking about being silenced and bullied and harassed, and it's like, good God, oh, the cringe. Oh no. Anyways, moving forward.
Everything that has happened to me.
Am I poking? Okay, I want to admit, at this point, I'm poking a little bit of fun. And I'm not going to say that I'm not poking fun. Because I deal with trauma with humor. That's just how I operate. But, also at this point, I could just, not react to this at all. But I, the same as he said, I feel the need to defend myself. And I'm going to defend myself. And just as he gets that right, so do I. So being associated with that is okay. Just, no, it's fine. No. Because he was fine with it until it went out public. Then he's not fine with it no more. Then he's not okay with it. But he was more than willing to justify it.
Has happened to Naj, has happened to Secret, has happened to Shuro, has happened to Star. Every person.
Oh, hang on. Wait, which star are we talking about, friend? Which star? Which one? Which one? What? Oh, hang on.
Dodge has happened to Secret, has happened to Shuro, has happened to Star.
No, he did not. No, not your Star. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I just wanted to make that clear. No. It's not Star's Art Studio. They're referring to the other Star. Hang on. I will get the actual name. We're going to call them something different for the stream, just so that people don't get confused. Because I do feel like that does need it. Yeah, I know. I just had the same thought process. I was just like, hang on. Gaming. We'll call them gaming. Because this is the person. This is the person that did this. No, yep. Yeah. Oh, they're going to mention Star again. Well, this isn't the 4 out of video. They do mention the actual Star, though. That's interesting. But this is, yeah, Henry. There we go. We'll call him Henry. That's what, Shingami? That's the word. Yes, that's how you pronounce it. I'm trying. I really am. If I pronounce anything wrong, please let me know. I am genuinely trying. I don't want to offend anyone. I'm so sorry, but yeah, I'm gonna call him Henry. I'm gonna call him Henry. Yeah, well, he did mention Star because their name is like Star Does Gaming. It's a little blurred. Yeah, it's gonna be a little blurred. There's only so much I can do about that. But anyways,
Every person that has not been involved in this has not deserved this. They don't, and I'm sick and tired of people just letting it go.
he's pounding his desk. Andy, this is how you say, she not. I'm dyslexic. You gotta apologize. Give me a second. I need to hear it.
Shinigami.
Shinigami. That's how it's pronounced. Okay. I can do that. Shinigami.
We're letting it go.
Thank you, Silent. Or just use a bot. Well, I said I needed to hear out loud, so no one deserves it. Proof? Yeah, where's the proof of this? They keep like going off about how I don't have proof, but I've shown so much evidence at this point, and they've shown nothing.
Why do people expect me? I don't get the logic here. Why do people expect me to get called out multiple times and shut up? That makes no sense on any level. I'm so done with it.
You're not really supposed to shut up. You're supposed to learn. Guy needs a chicken chill pill. You're supposed to learn, not shut up. That's not the point.
Literally on my breaking point, dude. I'm not kidding anymore. I'm not kidding.
Oh, he's having a tantrum.
I would want to pull a Shiro, and I would want to walk away, and I wouldn't want to ever come back because of how this has affected me. But sure, let's call that victimizing. Let's call that me being a self-victim.
Yeah, you called yourself a victim after saying you weren't the victim in one of your videos. And yeah, it is victimizing. Like, you are self-victimizing. Because, like, you're not a victim. You were not groomed. You weren't dealing with the pedophilia from Arya. You're not the victim. You weren't hurt. You're getting hurt now because you're not taking the proper steps to be a decent human being, and someone's calling you out for being a shitty human being, but you're not really hurt. You want to save your reputation. This is you saving your reputation, and I get it, because like you genuinely don't care about anyone else but yourself. You can say what you want, but at this point, your actions show that you legitimately do not care. You're forcing yourself to be the victim when in reality you weren't involved in this in the first place. Yeah, I didn't even mention his name. He's getting called out now, but he, like, if anything, Secret has more of a thing to stand on. I'm a cast member and I've been catching up on a lot of this. It's a lot to learn about. Oh, that's fair. I don't mind if you sitting around. I don't mind at all. As long as you're willing to like listen and understand, then like, and not throw names, then like I'm good with having a conversation. The problem with like Kai here, is that we did have a conversation. I showed him pretty much everything from the first video, which you can go see on my channel. I'm so sorry it's so long. It kind of had to be. But you know, there was like heavy evidence that somebody that Secret, Kai's girlfriend, was working with was a pedophile. She got called out for it instead of just saying, "Hey, you know, I want to be knowledgeable and make a logical decision on this." They're good. Theft King. Oh no. Stop. Nope, we won't go there. Oh god. But Kai was given the proof. We had a conversation. After Kai made a video. By the way, I did not mention his name originally because I didn't know who the fuck he was. His Secret had been like, "Oh, I didn't know. Sorry," and like was like, "Yeah, I don't support pedophilia. I'm not gonna work with Arya." Then we would have been fine, and this would have stopped. But then it continued, and it reached a point where like Arya was already gonna get called out. That was just going to happen eventually because that's what you do. That's what I have to do to keep my fans safe. Hi, I'm playing a puppet. It's been fun. I've done a lot of work at art and stuff, you know. This whole situation is so big. I don't know, scary. I do understand. I do. And I'm so sorry. And I'll be able to keep up because of school. Oh no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that like other people are being like brought into this. Because genuinely, like the only people who've been called out are people who have worked with Arya. And that's the whole point of this, is to make that like distinction and awareness. That's what these videos are for. So hey, you're in the right place. You want to know what's happening? Here's where you want to be. A lot of it is just like Kai like attacked me, and then I defended myself, and now Kai's being called out because like, you know, hey, like I'm just worried about my friend and stuff, and I'm wanting to learn stuff. That's all. That's fair. Honestly, a lot of this would be solved, and I want to make this clear. The people who have been called out could be easily solved if they were like, "Yo, hey, I didn't know this. I don't support this. Yeah, I like I'm not gonna work with her because like that's gross and disgusting." That's really what this all comes down to. Is it's just turned into attacking me because they're being called out for working with a pedophile. I never saw when Kai attacked. Oh, Kai's attack was was it here? No, it was on his channel. Give me a sec. Oh, you know, I got receipts. I always have receipts, my friends. Right here. This. I talked about this. This is the video. I generally did not say anything about Kai. I didn't know who he was until he made this video. But so yeah, anyways. Oh no, Shifty. Yeah, you're more than welcome to post the stuff in the chat. Most everyone has absolutely no clue because they're offline a lot and don't keep up because you're in between projects. I was doing a lot. If you want to, in the description of this video, there is a Twitter link. If you click on that, it gives you all the videos I've made, all the posts I've made about add-ons. If you check the retweets, it has all the extra tweets and stuff, kind of compiling everything into a no, Swifty's fine. I said Shifty. Shifty sent me a message. Just kind of being like, "Hey, you're cool. I appreciate you," which, you know, I'm glad. I need the love. I watched Kai for a while now. I see why I don't watch him anymore. Yeah, I just like I said, I totally get you guys having no clue. That was the point of the call out, was that it's like, hey, you guys are working with a pedophile. That's not cool. I've had a great time up until all this. I did so much writing and art. It's been fun. I felt close to everyone. It's been a bit dead for a while. Yeah. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That sucks. Stuff like that, like, really sucks. And I do genuinely get it. I did a lot of work for Arya's series, and got, like, extremely abused. And then, like, things just escalated from there because it was like, oh, you're grooming me. Like, you're grooming these kids. Oh, no. So yeah.
Sure, that's what we'll do then. I don't.
Yeah, that's what started this. Is just Arya, like, was grooming me and a bunch of kids, and then it kind of hit pedophilic territory, and then I was like, hey, this person's a pedophile, and you guys are working for her, and then this happened. This all happened. It just all went down from there. That's it. All of this. It's all because I called them out. And, like, genuinely, like I said, if they were just like, hey, I'm so sorry, and that would be it.
Care anymore. I've never wanted to show this side of me to anybody. But do you see how
You never wanted to show this side of you, but yet you're doing it.
this has all led me to this point? There is nothing that I can do anymore. There is nothing that I can say anymore. There's literally nothing I can do anymore. There's nothing I can say anymore. You can fake.
You can't say anything more because there's evidence. I have proof. I have proof of what I say. It's crazy. It's almost like you might be wrong. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
And say this is all fake all you want. I don't give a flying fuck anymore.
Woo! Woo! That's some strong language there. Man, we're hitting plushy pal pandy territory, boys.
I don't care. This has broken my mind, dude.
Okay. I feel like this might be a little over-exaggerated. Maybe just a bit. Maybe just a bit. It's broken your mind. If being told that you're wrong because you're supporting a pedophile is breaking your mind, get help, please. I want to reiterate that Kai here is an adult. Kai is not a minor. Kai is not a young minor either. And not a young, like, Kai is like 20s, in his 20s. I'm not going to say specifically where because I don't know, but I know he is in his 20s. I am aware of that. Head in hands, my understanding is that Kai is wrong, but is digging himself deeper, stressing himself out, and instead of just accepting himself being wrong. Yeah, pretty much. And at this point, he's just encouraging others to attack me. Not, like, directly, but, like, he keeps saying that I've been attacking him, but there's, like, evidence on that tweet. Again, go check the tweet out. That he literally had people in his comment section, like, threatening me with physical violence. He's always been very supportive and kind and doing a lot to help. Now this. See, that's the thing. Like, he seemed genuinely nice. So I don't understand, like, why this is what's happening. Can I point something out? I mean, you're allowed to. The chat is an open floor. I'm only blocking people if they're, like, being a jerk. Yeah, don't promote. Don't self-promote. This is not a good place for that. For a man on the internet screaming he's right and he's the victim without showing any evidence. Yeah. Kind of sad just how far he's changed. People change. Not trying to promote. It's okay. Like, if you want to point something, I'm just making, like, I'm just, like, clarifying just in case. I don't want any accidents. I don't want any accidents, But no, the chat's open. People who are blocked were blocked because they're pedophile supporters or they're being assholes. Otherwise, if you're generally don't know what's happening and you're here to just learn, I'm okay with that. Like, I'm all right with that. You're good. You're safe here. Because you don't know what's happening. And that's not fair for you to be forced to make a choice if you don't know what's happening. But that's why the videos are there. Like, it's 2 hours, yeah, and it sucks. But, like, there is, like, evidence there. At that point, you're just like, oh, what's happening? What's happening? Why am I being added? What's going on? Uh-oh. What's going on? Give me a second. Interesting. Yeah. Apparently he's stepping down. Hang on. I don't mind showing this. Hang on, there might be another video playing. No. Shush. Shush. Shush, YouTube. Oh, let's see. Apparently he... hi people. If you haven't seen my latest stream, then that's okay. I'll be stepping down, most likely leaving the RP community. I can't stay knowing people are only gonna get hurt. I don't know if this is goodbye or see you later, but I want to thank y'all for the support. This is just guilt tripping. Dude, okay. If he genuinely leaves and then comes back and apologizes for what happened, and I mean the whole thing, like the pedophilia, all that, he like genuinely apologizes, then like maybe he's being sincere. And I'll give him that. If he's being sincere, because he could be being sincere, I am autistic. I have an issue with tone. So he could absolutely be sincere. He stepped down already in the server, unrelated to anything means my work I've done. Oh no. Oh no. I give huggos. I can't really help much more than that. I'm so sorry. That stuff sucks. But this is not the first time somebody like this has made comments like this and then come back in like 2 days. So I'm holding my breath. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt, but I'm holding my breath. I'm still going to go through all of this because, you know, I kind of have to. But, you know, when this all smooths over and it gets better. Yeah, I'm really hoping so too. Honestly, that's all I've hoped for in all of this. I just hope that at like some point they really do think about what they've done. I think you should hire. Well, I'd need to know more about what they're doing, or not what they're doing, what they've done. But if they're an artist, I mean, you know, there is a artist audition. I'm down to clown. I can always use extra hands. So can my artist, my poor artist. I love you guys. I love you, Flair. Flair, I love you. I'm so sorry. Voice acting as the puppet. I did thumbnail art. That's cool. Yeah, there's an artist form. That's the thing. Hi, Flair. I'm sorry for the trauma I've put you through. Love you. I say trauma. It's not really trauma. That is a joke for legal reasons. And in actuality, that is a joke. Yeah, Circus is also an artist. These two are amazing. But yeah, I'm still going to continue to go with this because I feel like this still should be like cleared up. But yeah.
It literally has. The fact that people are calling me fucking dangerous. People are saying that people who are around me, oh, all they're gonna do is get attacked. And fucking Yuki has the nerve to tell me that I only am protecting people who don't want to be protected. That is fucking bullshit on every level.
Can you calm down, please?
No, I'm so flipping
I know
done.
you hate it.
I kind of feel a little bad for Secret on this. I don't know. I don't know where Secret is in all this. Secret's been pretty quiet about all this. Even though obviously they're still willing to work with a pedophile. But I kind of feel bad. Cause like, this hurts. Cause I can hear I can hear it in her voice. Like I know the pain she's dealing with, and I feel bad. Cause this kind of stuff sucks. And hopefully, you know, maybe at some point she'll get to her senses and things could get better, but, you know, one can only hope.
But
Done.
I'm also confused what the next move is because
I'm done. I'm so
at the
done.
moment Pandy released a video and then is going live in like how many minutes?
I don't
So it's
care.
the confusion of where do we go?
I don't care.
It's like
I don't care anymore. I really don't, man. I don't. I don't care anymore. Listen, like I said, I've never attacked anybody, and you can keep claiming that every person who has tried to defend me is attacking you or attacking Yuki. Everything that happened last night.
I claimed that they're attacking me because they're calling me a dumbass. Like, it's not protecting at this point. They're calling me a dumbass. It is attacking at the point that you make alt tweets, alternate Twitters. You make alternate Discord accounts and stuff for this. Yeah, that is attacking.
Was none of your business.
No, see, I don't disbelieve that he's genuinely sad. He got caught. He got told no, and he's being called out, and people don't like that. People don't like being wrong. It sucks. People don't like being wrong, but that's okay.
None.
So the people who are commenting on your video key, if they're quote unquote attacking Pandy, then what are the 100,000 comments that Pandy gets about this whole situation?
Okay. Yeah. No. Okay. No. Okay. Yeah. The 100,000 comments. 100,000 comments. I wanna quote that real quick because we're gonna go videos. Where's that video? Is this part 1? That's part
1. Everybody.
Okay. Hang on. I'm sorry you had to get caught up in all of this. My love goes up for the victims. People who don't get this are obviously not right in the head. Not in tech. We'll even go newest. There was so much crap I didn't know about. Damn, my heart goes out for those who were harmed. Yep. Arya said something about this. She's promoting bestiality slightly. It's kind of fucked up. Yep. It sucks that Arya is doing this. It sucks that, they're victims. It sucks that people stand. No, I don't see any threats of physical violence. This kind of what happened to me a little while ago. I'm sorry I can't really put a toll on someone's, hope that you'll feel better. There is none of the videos have hundreds of thousands of views. Well, yeah, they're over exaggerating. That was obvious, but I more mean that all of these are I hope you get better. My party cubs are some of the nicest people you'll ever meet. I have said this before. Genuinely, my party cubs are not. I've never really had to outright say don't attack people. Because genuinely, whenever anything happens, they my cubs. You guys here listening. You guys are way more concerned about my health and are way more concerned about the people who have been hurt. So you're here making sure you're over here trying to be supportive and stuff, which is really great and awesome. It is amazing that I have fans who care way more about the people who have been hurt than the people who are hurting people. You guys don't attack. I don't have to worry about you guys doing stuff. You all are genuinely good people who care about people's feelings. Attacking just isn't your thing. It isn't our thing. None of us are this way. And so it's really weird every time, hearing other people talk about you guys like this, because it's proof? I want to see proof. I genuinely want to see proof, because the proof I have is that you threatened violence on me. That's the proof I had. I saw a food theory video and I call blasphemy. Yeah. But I just, well, come on. Now, don't get me wrong. My cubs will leave. You're a bad person. They're gonna dip. They ain't gonna sticking around you. If that's what you mean by attacking, then I guess. But that's not really attacking though, friend. People leaving you because you're a shit person, not attacking. Just to be clear.
This person.
What about these horrible people? Wow, I'm so sorry, Pandy.
What about this comment right here, where somebody's calling me a secret racist? Is that not an attack?
No. It's not a threat of physical violence. I'm sorry. Take aggressive action against with weapons or armed force. An aggressive and violent action against a person. That's an attack. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you meant to say there's racism. I'm pretty sure that's what you meant to say, and you didn't spell it right. Which is it's good. I got you. Yeah, you were more like, oh, there's racism. Hot damn. Like, you were not saying that he's racist. I'm aware. I can't spell worth a shit. I caught on to that. And the fact that he didn't is hilarious to me. Like, this whole thing is just, no, you're totally fine. You're good. Misspellings happen. I do it all the time. It's fine. Sorry, I had to adjust my chair real quick. I wish to sit comfortably.
Oh no, that
It's making a claim. They're saying that you're racist, not calling you racist. Well, it's not even that. 2 words of the day. I feel like we're all in preschool learning these words. Yeah, pretty much.
that's not an attack, guys. Huh?
Ooh, it's not an attack.
You're calling me racist? Racist? Really? Did I say Yuki's race? Did I attack Yuki for his race? Did I attack Yuki because of his race? No, I was
Who brought
attacked.
race to this in the first?
Yeah, I called you white. Want to make this correction. Apparently, he's not white. He's Mexican mix. You're still white. If you're a mix, that doesn't solve anything. And wrong race? I don't. I'm Irish, therefore I can't be racist to African American people. Nope. I'm British. I can't be racist to Canadians. No. No. Nope. Why do you say Yuki? Because he thinks that, like, if he's black Mexican, then that's one thing. But like, that's not what was said. He just said he was a Mexican mix, which is not the right race. So if he is black Mexican, it's a bit embarrassing. Because one, obviously, yeah, that's a thing. But like, two, and I think more importantly, it still doesn't excuse you being racist or like diminishing the racism, because that's really what happened. Is like, shite hit the fan, and like, people made a bunch of racist slurs, and I was like, hey dude, like, you have someone who's making a racist slur, and he was kind of like, oh well, it's fine, like, whatever, I'm just staying out of it. And it got called publicly, and it's like, whoa. Yeah, I'm American as well. But it still doesn't, like, change the fact that, like, this is not appropriate behavior to have. And it doesn't dismiss the point of the comment. The point of the comment is that he's an adult male. The people who have been hurt here are kids. They're kids. They're not adults. They're children. Also, I've been misgendered so many times at this point. I think it's absolutely hilarious. I have been misgendered so many times. I keep being called a lady. I don't understand why that keeps being used. I have a pronouns page. Like, my pronouns are, like, public. I make no mistakes. I do go by she, her. Like, she, her is correct. I just don't like being called lady. There's, like, heavy trauma with growing up in a Christian environment related to that. Usually it's used to, like, you know, that. Well, it's people who haven't done any research and are just throwing around words. But like I said, that, you know, okay, egg on my face if he is genuinely, like, a Mexican black mix. Like, I'm so sorry. But, like, that doesn't change the fact that he, like, dismissed it. Actually, if anything, I feel like that might make it worse, considering that, like, people in my cast who I know are black are we're not very happy about what was happening. So, and again, there are minors in my server. Like, there are people under the age of, like, I get the they, them a lot. You're he, it. Okay. I'll make sure to remember that. Usually I use they, them when I'm unsure. Or when I'm just, like, trying to, like, speed run talk. Because it's the easiest to, like, make sure that everyone feels comfortable. It's usually, like, a good, like, default when you're not sure. Or when you mess up. But I can try to use the he. I can do that. So yeah, no, there's a reason I don't like being called lady. And that's been said already. They know this. They pointed it out at some point. And they just continue to call me lady. It's great.
Who brought race into this?
Mandy.
Yeah. If I ever wait, did they just say who brought race into this? I didn't know that. The slurs were used in my server. I used race after that. Cast with my characters. Folks use they for everyone. It's kind of fun to have characters use they, them. I'm going, yeah, no. If I use the wrong pronoun for you, all right, anyone in the chat, I want you to know, if I use the wrong pronoun, genuinely just be like, hey, PC, you used the wrong pronoun. You have to don't get aggressive about it, because it's rude and mean, and we want to avoid that. But, like, if you just genuinely correct me, where it's like, hey, by the way, it's just you use the wrong pronoun. I'm pretty good at trying to correct myself. If I misgender people, it's not with ill intention. It's just genuinely I'm a forgetful person. You can ask a good chunk of my cast. I yell at myself a lot for misgendering my friends. I love how the chat has become, let's show off pronouns. Hell yeah, let's go. There was something else that was said. I want to make sure to go up to read through that because somebody said something. I wanted to make sure to point that out. I did not see it. They must have deleted it. I just don't think I read it fast enough. Who the heck is Yuki? Did I miss something? That's the one who threw the slurs in the general of the fan server, Tokyo. Why is Shuro friending me? My dude, I have questions. I'm gonna wait until after stream to continue to message you. Because whatever it is you want, no. Whatever it is you want, one, it can wait. And two, I just get this awful sneaky suspicion that I am going to regret it. Oh, by the way, the tweet, the tweet where Arya says she got discharged from the hospital, I'm pretty sure it's been deleted. Oopsies. So that wasn't what happened. She genuinely didn't go to the oh no. Oh, she really did just threaten suicide. Oh no. Yeah, that's gross. So one of the things that were mentioned, brought up in the long video, was that Arya had threatened to kill themselves. And they supposedly went to the hospital. Now, it was recorded that within 48 hours, they were active on social media platforms. The problem is that in the state that Arya lives in, there is when you're put in for that kind of stuff into a hospital, when you're in holding for that, your electronics are taken away. That way you don't have access to social media, because obviously that could be damaging. And that even goes for adults. It is a law. And so how could you be hospitalized for attempting to commit if you were back at, like, if you were fine within that time. Like, it's, yeah. I'll let them have the friend request because they'll type something out. And it'll either be them just saying, I didn't know about this, I'm sorry, or it'll be them trying to attack me. And then, I mean, it'll be... It'll be live on stream, I guess.
Pandy brought race into this. I didn't say squat about anybody's race. You have brought my family into this. I cannot even...
How does your family have anything to do with this? I'm confused.
Tell you how that
It's not been deleted.
right.
Oh, okay, it's still there.
Brought my family into this. All he wanted
Are we
to
100%
do
positive
was
of this?
Me. He's
Are we positive it's still there? Friendly reminder, that, Moon go by he, him. Yeah. Side note, what sort of link should I put in the artist forum thing? So anything you've worked on, if you have like a Twitter or an Instagram that has your art, that would be really good stuff. It's like, if you have a social media platform. Okay, so Arya did not delete it. Yes, please send it. I want to make sure. Oh, the cousin. Oh, the cousin! His cousin! Quote unquote. I don't even know if he has a cousin. Like, I'm gonna be honest, somebody said they were his cousin, but there's no fucking proof. Unless you wanna do this over DMs.
said that I had nothing to do with this, and you called him a liar. You claim that I've had everything to do with every single thing, and I have not.
You did. You were aware of this. You and Secret both acknowledged that you were aware that this was a thing that happened. And that you kind of knew about it. So, yeah. I mean, if you didn't, like, cool beans, it doesn't change how you were dismissive of it. But, like, again, it's like there's so much here. You disprove, like, a tiny little bit. It does not disprove everything. There is so much. You were still very, like, dismissive of everything that happened. I've never ran or kicked anyone above your cubs. Okay, it has. Okay, Arya did not delete it. Okay, I want to clear that up. Only digging his shallowness further and further down. Yep, pretty much. Anyways.
I have had proof, and I have...
This has been a 2-hour stream, and we're at 9 minutes of this. Good God, we're going to be here for a while.
To prove my point.
I'm going to let some of this go.
Nothing to do with this. But you want to take screenshot after screenshot after screenshot to prove that...
Yes, I'm taking screenshots because that's what you do. You get evidence. Oh, wow, really? Oh my God. You... Woo!
And I'm some sort of monster, and that I'm letting a dangerous person be around a whole bunch of fucking kids.
You are.
It's not true. You don't know anything about my cast. So stop pretending like you do. The Misfits was not my cast. None of that was my choice. That's on Yuki. I didn't do anything. Everything that he did is on him and his family.
He sounds deranged. I'm not saying he is. He just sounds like he might need to take some meds for, like, I don't know, rabies. Because he sounds, oh god. This is about when I messaged in the chat about, like, hey, like, you know, maybe like take a step back because you sound like you're not having a great time. Like, take a step back. It's all good. Take a breather. You can come back and attack me later. I'm not going anywhere. You're fine. But, like, maybe just take a deep breath because, like, people were messaging in the chat that other people had been scared. I really hope he does genuinely step back. You misunderstand. I genuinely hope he does take a step back. And if he does, then, like, I'll give him that. I will give him that. But the problem is that I know from a lot of experience that people who say they're stepping back don't. And in the next day or so, he'll be back being like, yawn. Guys, I took a great old break last day, and I'm ready to go back at it. And that's what I'm concerned about.
I didn't do anything. I have stayed neutral.
I want to preface the point. This all started because he made a comment first. He made the video. I never said his name. His name was never used. He makes a big deal about how specific people's names shouldn't be used, but his name was never used. His girlfriend's was. If his girlfriend continued to say something, then, like, fair dues, fair dues. But, like, his name was never mentioned. He attacked me first.
The entire time. I swear I have. In that 3-hour video,
You can swear all you want.
4-hour video fucking proves it. I've done nothing.
Okay. We're gonna go over that 4-hour video.
Because of every single person who has been around this shit that has not said anything, and that I had to step in because my partner was called up in this crap.
So you admit that you weren't the one talked about. You know you weren't talked about. You're aware of this. You're aware of this. Like, at the very least, like, you know, if you butt in because of your, like, partner, then, like, I do get it. I do totally get it. You want to defend your partner. I do get it. Like, don't get me wrong. But then don't make claims that you didn't start things. You know? Like, you can't make claims that you didn't start things when you did. The contradicting is crazy. That's the entirety of these videos. His videos are just a lot of that repeatedly. We're not even going to talk about the fact that his first video I've debunked easily within, like, the first couple minutes, because his whole argument is that, his argument is that basically, oh, well, Patty worked with Kirito at some point way back in the day. I never did. I did a crossover once. I did a crossover at some point. I was never in his server. I never saw anything. It's bad and almost harder if someone you care about is getting attacked. Exactly. So I do get it. But then you can't make the claim that you did nothing. That's not how that works. At the very least, be willing to admit that you backed out. Can you do a stream? Can we, I would prefer if things, like, stay on topic. If that's all right. Like, this is kind of a serious thing. Like, I totally get that you want to do requests and stuff, but I feel like this is not the greatest time for that. Small reminder, you bet into conflict. Don't expect to be left out. You threw yourself in. You shouldn't have. That's basically what this is at this point. It's like this.
There are literally people who can't say anything because they're scared of literally being.
There's a lot of people who have said a lot of things, though. I'm gonna be honest. There's a lot of people who have said a lot of things. I don't know if Shuro is watching this. He just sent me a Discord message. I don't feel the need to read it out loud. Because I don't think it's all that important. But I want to remind, I guess, you, Shuro, if you're watching this, or anyone else here, that the whole point of the callouts was to make people aware things were happening. Because it was very clear that, like, people were ignoring this stuff. And you may not have been ignoring it explicitly, but, like, Kay had intentionally ignored this stuff. He was given the screenshots and DMs. He was fully aware. The people who I called out were people I saw who were in her videos recently. So if you were credited in those videos, that's why you got called out. Genuinely, it was just so that people were aware. All of this would have been solved, and I said this, and we were already mad at each other, so I don't blame you for, like, we were both going back and forth, so, like, I get it. But, like, a lot of it was just like, oh, you didn't know she was a pedophile. You're not going to work with a pedophile. Like, if you had said that, I would have made an apology. Like, I'm good with publicly apologizing if, like, genuinely you didn't know. Like, I'm good on that. Other people can confirm that. I'm pretty good. I have no idea who he's talking about. I have an idea who he's talking about, maybe. Not probably. And he's talking about himself right now. Just saying that he wasn't comfortable. Stuff like that. Was really stressed out. No, yeah, I get it. Um. Oh. Oh no. Oh. Hang on. I think it's because a lot of people want to know what's happening, and Kay is not giving that information, or at the very least, people are curious to see the other side, which they should be. No, you're good. You're good. You're good. No, they asked what the /gen means. They asked what a tone tab meant. I got no problem responding to that. But genuinely, a lot of this, like, I know that people are, like, immediately going to be angry. So I do appreciate Shuro, because I know, like, you apologize. Like, I do appreciate the apology. I do appreciate you coming back and apologizing. I really do. Because, it takes a lot to admit that you fucked up. And so I'll give you that. And, like, yeah, it's a lot of this is obviously, like, a misunderstanding, but Kay is not helping it, and Kay is encouraging a lot of the aggressiveness that's coming from it. And that's kind of why things are just, going off. So anyways.
Being called out. Nobody can say a thing. Nobody can defend. Nobody can check. Nobody can be human.
Maybe because you're wrong. This is about where I joined the chat, I think.
But sure, let's act like I am being just, fake. I'm being a victim. Does it sound fake to you?
It does sound fake. I'm gonna be honest. It does. A lot of this does sound kind of fake.
I'm done. I'm sick of it.
Cool.
I'm done. I've worked too damn
Why
hard
are we here?
to have somebody like you who claims to be a positive influence.
When I saw, oh, dude, I get it. I so get it. Whole reality is really weird because I've been friends with these folks for a while. I'm a minor, have past trauma with pedos. This whole thing is it just feels so strange at this point. It doesn't feel real. This is the second time I have had a really close friend who's ended up being a pedo. Arya is second. Technically I dated one, but that's all. That's also, I'm not referring to Goat. I want to be clear. That's not referring to Goat. Goat's good. I love Goat. Goat's amazing and incredible. I love her very much. She's still my best friend. She's great. I want to make it clear. I want to make it very clear. Because I don't want people thinking I'm talking about her. She's great and awesome and very supportive. Even though she's not here right now because she's got other obligations. She is genuinely very supportive. I was about to say something, but never mind. Yeah, no, it's not about Goat. Goat, cat, they're fine. She's good.
Go out and be a bad influence and show all these little kids how to not handle something.
That's coming from the one who's screaming into the microphone, dude. Sorry, I got real quiet there. We'll let this play for a little bit while I take screenshots.
You're showing them that basically what you are doing is not an attack and it is a boundary. So people who go and do that.
Yeah, because it is a boundary. Me saying hey, I don't want to talk to people who are supporting a pedophile. That's a boundary, dude. That's a boundary. Hey, Shuro. You are watching. Okay, cool. Yeah, no. I take screenshots of every conversation. I want to make that clear. I'm taking a screenshot of our conversation because that's just what I do. It's because I've had so many issues and paper trails are just so helpful. I cannot tell you how helpful paper trails are. Looks at the whole situation with Arya. Having screenshots is definitely helpful. But no, I genuinely this is straight up just trying to get people's attention because as you can see here with Kay, some people have been very unreasonable about the whole thing. Genuinely, it's just hey, you're supporting a pedophile. That's kind of you're working with one. You know that, bud, right? And they're yeah, no. And I gave them the evidence. They were given it in DMs. The whole 2-hour video. That has everything. Everything on Arya and everything with Kay and Secret. That has it all. I'm really I'm sorry you got hit in the cloud. Actually, I think I can real quick. Make it so that you can comment on things. That way you could interact with the chat. Because I genuinely would like to talk with you and stuff. Because I if you genuinely didn't know what's happening, that really sucks. That then you got roped into all this because that's really what it is. It's just a lot of people got roped into this without realizing, and the only way to get people's attention was to be hey, pedophile, you know. I think you should still be fixed. It should be fixed. If you restart, that might fix it. So you might be able to comment now. Anyways, this is about when I joined.
Oh, it's just fine. It is a boundary. Someone stepped out of line, so you could go out and easily attack them. Say
It wasn't an attack.
what you want about them, whether it's true or not.
It is true. Like, especially with you, it is true. You were aware of what was happening. I gave you everything in DMs. You can sit here and say you don't. And like Shuro and them, like I'll give them, they probably didn't know. So making statements like that, I can understand them being upset about that. That's one thing. But in Kay's case, Kay has literally no excuse. We had a call. We had a conversation. They will even admit we had a call. And even if they don't, I have proof we had a call. And I have proof that I gave them screenshots. Like, they knew what was happening. And there was no reason this should have gotten ignored in the way it did. But it did. It got ignored. Which kind of sucks. But, you know, hey, the cookie crumbles.
You are bullying me, and you want to keep making excuses about it.
That's not excuses.
I don't care anymore. I don't care. And constantly people continuously leave me and leave my side because they think I'm some dangerous human being.
No, because they see the evidence and they realize that you might be wrong. Crazy. Wild.
Do you not know how it feels that people...
I do know how it feels.
People consider me a dangerous person. I have never done
I don't know how that one feels.
Anybody here.
I don't know how that
feels.
feels.
Not a single thing. I have been nothing but nice this whole...
I've been nothing but nice this whole time. Oh no.
whole entire channel has been a positive
AJMG
thing for everybody. There are people who have said I've been nothing but an inspiration.
Oh god, this is the part where to be honest, he sounds like he's dangerous right now with how he sounds. No, wait, hang on. He brings in the fans that say that oh god, it gets real bad. Hold on.
There are people who have said I've been nothing but an inspiration. I have been nothing but an inspiration. I have saved people's lives. I have done so much.
I've saved people's lives. That's referring to sometimes I get comments as well when people get, when people are emotional about stuff. That, oh, wait. Oh, go said something in the chat. Hold up. I want to reply to that. Give me a second. I want to reply to that. Give me a second. I want to go. Goat's awesome. We love Goat. We stand Goat here. Goat was upset that I plugged them in that video. Goat was very upset about that. The fact that he brings in the fans that mention that oh, your stuff saved me from killing themselves and using that as a reason of being a good person. Oh no, that might be referring to me because I was in a bad place for a while. Oh no. Oh, so that was directed at someone. Oh no, that's not good. That's not good at all. Oh, Goat's fine. Goat's doing things. No, that's kind of fucked up. Oh no. No. I don't know. I'm glad you're doing better. I should say that. I'm really glad you're doing better. Really wasn't his place to say that, kind of. If it was, it might not be about me. It could literally be about the comment section. And if it is about the comment section, still, that's really messed up. It's still just a messed up. It's just, so
much. But someone like Pandy has the nerve to call me a monster.
Yeah, I did call you a monster.
Done. Like I said, I didn't want to show this. I didn't want to do this. But do you see how my mind is?
You didn't want to do this. Yeah, here we are.
Breaking with every single move.
Oh, he sounds like he's about to punch a wall. And saying that he's not dangerous while sounding like you're about to punch a wall. I don't know. Is that He hit his mic so hard, his mic gave up.
Just stop! Leave me alone! It's not hard, dude! It's not hard to leave me alone! I've done nothing! I've never wanted to do anything! It's just, I don't know what to do anymore! I don't!
This is where I came
You
in.
expect me to stay quiet and let my name get dragged in the dirt!
You dragged mine first.
What do you want me to do? You want me to just walk away? You want me to pull what's expected for me to pull and just throw everything
Yeah,
out
it wouldn't have involved him if he didn't involve himself. He did this.
I'm not gonna do that.
He's murdering the pickle cans with his mic.
Too damn
Well, he sure
hard
is.
to throw everything that I have worked for away. I've worked too hard.
I'm
to
waiting
clear my
for him
name out of
to-
the shit I've gone through for many fucking years, dude. I've worked too hard to have my name be dragged this badly. It's never gotten this
Guys,
bad. I've been
this is
canceled
serious.
before, sure,
Stop.
but it's never gotten this bad. I've been canceled by people behind the scenes and behind.
I did hear this during the stream. I was here for this. He said that he's been canceled before. What have you been canceled for, Kay? Can someone riddle me that? What did he get canceled for? What did he get canceled for? What did he get canceled for? I'm so worried. What did he get canceled for? What did he do? Like I can look. I'm like curious because I have no clue what he's referring to. Okay, so his cast members don't know what he's referring to.
Closed doors. I've lost friendships. I've lost connections. I've lost it all. I've lost it all. And this was
That really concerns me. Like deeply, deeply concerns me.
the one place that I could go to. This is the one community that I could go to escape all the hell that I go through. Everything. And now, this ain't even an escape anymore. Now my mind is...
It's really weird. If you do shitty things on the internet and you get called out for it, you just stop doing those shitty things. I still think it's hilarious that, like, bringing it all back to the beginning, this dude follows Trump on Twitter. And he's, like, he sounds off his rocker. And is going off about how, like, yeah... Like, oh God. Like, I don't know how to describe. Like, again, there's a 2-hour video. Go watch it. Like, it's obvious he didn't, because he didn't understand what he's getting called out for somehow.
Fucking snapped. And I have nothing no more. I have literally nothing. I have no friends
Cassidy says she's upset that he's taking her voice. Anyway.
anymore at this point. I'm going to keep losing things at this point. And then at this point, I'm just going to eventually quit.
You do have friends. It's just a matter of
I'm going to
Penny's trying to
eventually
box people into a corner where if you do have friends, you get in trouble for having
Exactly.
friends.
And
He
my
genuinely
friends are gonna
sounds
leave me
insane.
because they're scared. And then they're gonna go into fear. And then they're gonna think that this is all just something where I'm dangerous and being around
For
me is
God's
dangerous.
secret, it wasn't this. Yeah, I did too a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Secret was like straight up like, oh God. Oh no. As someone who does insane voices for fun, such as he sounds like he's literally losing it or going in. He sounds like he's intentionally using his voice to sound that way. Like it sounds intentional. As somebody who's like done voice acting and acting in general for years, this sounds intentional. This sounds very intentional, which take that as you will, I guess.
Dangerous. It's annoying and it's gotta stop.
Apparently I can put in ads during streams.
Oh. Sorry, I had to take a moment.
Why? Are they good? They sound like they're forcing the voice. That's what I'm thinking. It sounds like the voice is forced. Like it doesn't sound right.
Take a moment. I can finally
Yeah,
calm down.
please don't yell like that again. Because I don't like it when people yell.
But do you see what this has caused me to do, guys?
About
Do you
here.
see this? I've
Could
never
be.
shown this, I've never done
Like I
this.
remember this.
done this other
vividly.
places, but I've never done it here. I've never wanted
And I
to.
shouldn't have talked to the chat. I'll apologize. I shouldn't have gone there. But he,
But I
like,
have.
genuinely sounded like he needed help. And, like, other people were, like, definitely very concerned. Like, very, very concerned. And, like, I'd like, genuinely, it's like, you need to, like, take a step back. Like, you need to stop. He is a child. Wait, is he a minor? Wait, whoa. Hold up. Back it up. Is he a minor? He's not a minor, is he? If he is a minor, that's concerning. Like, deeply concerned. He is a minor? Is he a minor? Is he a minor? Because if he's a minor, that changes things a little bit. Said he was an adult. I thought he was an adult. I just want to check. Oh, he is. He is a minor. Oh, no. Oh, he's a minor. Secret's an adult. Kay is a minor. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I hope not. I hope that's wrong. I'm gonna be honest, like, nothing on you, but I hope you're wrong. I hope you're wrong, Shiro. I hope you're wrong. Because that makes this... Oh, I hope not. Oh, no. Because that means he lied on his age on Microwave's thing. I think. I don't know if Microwave ever told me his age. I think so. I think he did. I should probably ask Microwave again. What's the age difference? Yeah, that's my thought. Oh, God. Really hope you're wrong. No offense. Not because anything on you, just like if he is a minor, that does... I mean, that doesn't change what's happening. It doesn't change him being an asshole, and it still does make... He said he was in his 20s, because I thought he was in his 20s. That's what I thought, because, like, Secret's in her 20s. She said she was, like 18, like, a year ago. So I figured that, like, she's, like, maybe 19. So she's close to her 20s. I figured he would have been in his 20s. I literally thought he was in his 20s. Oh, no. Please. Please. Yeah, that's what I'm really hoping. I don't think he is, but if he is, isn't... Oh, God. I really hope he's not. That would be... Secret is 19, dating a minor. That's... Yeah, that's exactly why... I don't know. So we're not going to say anything. We're not going to confirm anything because he has not confirmed he's not said his age. So I'm not going to say anything. I really hope he's in his early 20s. That's my hope. Secret is 18 right now. Okay, she's not 19. She's 18. Okay. That's... Yeah, okay. He'd have to be pretty young for that to be weird. Okay, good. That... Ooh. That would have been bad. That would have been real bad. Math. If it's 1, then... Yeah, okay, he's in his 20s. Okay, no. I looked. Yep, he's 20. Yep, yeah. Okay, thank God. Okay. No, when you said child, I was, like, really concerned there. No, you're good. I just was, like, really worried. I was like, I don't actually know his age. Yes, thank you, Flicker. Thank you, Flicker. You're amazing and awesome. I appreciate you. Yeah.
But now I have.
I was spooked too. I was so spooked.
All of the anger, all of the rage, all of the pain. I've showed it all.
Okay.
I never wanted to, but now I have.
I never wanted to show this. Why are we here? Mother, I'm scared. Why are we here if you didn't want to be here? I don't understand. Okay. I thought he was younger than me. Oh, yeah. Autism does do some strange things to people of different age. It is a spectrum after all, but this is strange. This is strange. I'm gonna go watch Jesse draw the Nixon Knox thumbnail thingy. Cool, awesome. Dope.
And I
Let's go.
regret that because I never wanted to. But this hurts, man.
I know, you don't want to be here.
It really does.
I don't.
It hurts me so much. No one will ever understand.
It sounds like he's trying to make himself cry. I can hear him trying to, like, vibrate the back of his throat to get himself to cry. Yeah, it sounds like crocodile tears. Because it's not working. It's not working, but he trying. That's so weird.
They won't. And I'll be lucky.
Why does this feel so scripted?
I'll be lucky if I can even go and try and continue to be that positive influence.
At this point, I want people just to talk it out, kind of, because, like, even though quote its boundaries and etc., even though Penny's way outstepped people's boundaries, I just want people to talk and get over this.
We did talk this out. Secret. I was in a VC with Kay. Also, I just realized that at this point I had talked in the stream. I didn't hear this part. Really? I can cry in seconds and it wouldn't be scripted. Yeah, I feel that. That's a mood. Some days are definitely easier to do that than others. But no, it sounds like he's trying to make himself cry. Like he's trying to give himself an anxiety attack. Which is very strange. Also, Silent, I see the things you sent me. I will look over them when I can. I can't look over them right now. Obviously.
We'll fight and get worked up and...
And look who steps in the chat, guys.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Here's me. Listen to him. What the fuck? I went in and you can hear his reaction. Holy fucking shit. I was not paying all that much attention.
I'm sick of seeing people fight and get worked up and...
And look who steps in the chat, guys.
Oh. Yeah.
You tell me to take a deep breath and walk away.
Yeah, that was what I said. I was like, hey, take a deep breath, walk away. Knee-jerk reactions aren't helpful. That's literally what I said.
Do you think I could walk away after what you said about me?
I didn't say you couldn't come back.
Everything that you have done.
I didn't say you... Like, legitimately, the walk away was strictly for the stream. Because it's like, bro, you sound like... You don't sound great, bud. Just, like, take a step back. Like, you can come back to streaming. You can come back to shit-talking me. It's fine. But, like, oh boy, you really...
That I can take a break and just walk away. No, I can't walk away.
No, I can tell too. He's trying.
I know you're not ever going to leave me alone. I know you're going to just keep continuing to do this. So I'm not going to walk away.
He sounds creepy. Yeah, I agree.
I'm not going to walk away. I'm not.
Walk away and don't come back. It's just the way they say it sounds so sarcastic. I mean, like I said, he genuinely, I was just looking for him to, like, take a step back and take a deep breath. Because, like, he obviously is, like, having some problems. I was like, yo, just, like, take a moment to breathe. Your knee-jerk reaction isn't helpful. You can come back later and cuss me to shit and back. I don't care. But seriously, you need to take a break. Like, you need to take a deep breath. And yeah. So, at this point, I just stopped. Also, I want to point out the fact that he's using the same editor that I am. Even the same version of the editor that I am. If you look at the bottom of his tab bar, he's using the same editor. He uses the same editor I do. I don't know why I find that funny.
No sensible.
This is scripted. Is somewhat everything he made talking about this stuff scripted. I don't think it's scripted in the sense of, like, he actually wrote down what he was going to say. It sounds like it's scripted in the sense of, like, he knew what he was going to say and how he was going to say it before he did it. See, this, I've never seen this video. This is not necessarily scripted. I'm not acting in any sort of way for entertainment purposes. Like, my reactions are, like, genuinely what's happening. This sounds planned. There you go. Streak, thank you. Streak over here with the words. Streak, you're such a good boy. I love you. Platonically, because, you're my child. But, you're amazing. And I appreciate you. I appreciate all my cast members. Streak, my exact thoughts. Hey, what editor do you use? Oh, it's, oh god, I don't know the name of it off the top of my head. That. It's like Moviarty? Moviari? No, I don't know how to pronounce it. Sounds like he's really trying to cry. Yeah.
Person would ever do that. They don't ever allow themselves to
And then it's basically me going back and forth with Shark in the chat, because Shark was in the chat, and everything Shark was saying I didn't disagree with. That's the thing I was so confused about. I never disagreed with what Shark said. Some parts rather than others, probably even making bullet points to cover. Yeah. He's playing the fake it till you make it game to the extreme more than needed, making it sound fake as can be in some points, more so than others, probably even making bullet points to cover all of the hedges.
Dragged unless they are young and they can't handle it. I am not young. I am an adult.
Oh, there you go.
Stand up for myself for as long.
I have the memory of a squirrel, but from what I remember, it was basically just the back and forth of like Shark being like, "Oh, no one else should have been involved in this." And I was like, "Yeah, I do agree. No one else should have been involved in this. Like, we have an understanding. Cool, awesome." And Shark being like, "Well, he didn't do anything to start this." And it's like, well, some of that's true. Technically, a lot of this is because he was aware of what Arya was doing and didn't do anything. So that's partially true, I guess. Like, yeah, no, we're both on the same page. This has gone too far. We don't disagree. We don't disagree. It's so crazy. Because Shark is over here. God, Shark, the second video has this because I laughed at it. Shark basically said that I have too much evidence and she's pissed off about it. And I know it was meant to be sarcastic. That's why it's in quotes, but I'd like to believe that it was not sarcastic because it's just true. Stream has been over 2 hours. Oh, we haven't even gotten to the 4-hour video yet. I don't know what they're saying. It sounds like they're trying to understand my teachers with ADHD.
Because I can. Because I know who I am. And I will not let somebody continuously drag me down. No. Huh? Somebody took the shift.
Oh. Family talking in the background.
Exactly. I can't.
Hey, bud.
And to be told to just take a breath and walk away.
If I could mediate between you two. Honestly,
Mandy, how are we supposed to listen to your side? Like, you.
Sorry, I heard my name. I got so confused there. I mean, my only thing is that the last time that I had a conversation with him, I got blatantly ignored by him. And so I'm not gonna lie, there's a little bit of discomfort here. He is genuinely hostile, and I don't know. I would have to talk with Goat about that, and I definitely couldn't do it today, just because I'm not comfortable with that. At least not right now. But I wouldn't mind. Genuinely, a lot of this is just like it could have been easily solved. It could have been easily solved when we talked the first time. Yeah, like I said, I'm a hop off for the stream. TTFN0. Yeah, so I'll let you know tomorrow about that. I don't know if tonight would be a good idea either way for either of us, because I think Kai is obviously dealing with something. And I don't want Kai to be put in a position where he's at a disadvantage, because he's mentally struggling, emotionally, stuff like that. That's not me being like, he's a little weak little boy. No, like genuinely, I don't want him to be like in a place where he's hurting, because he's more likely to lash out then. And I'm gonna be honest, if he were to lash out like this in a VC, we would have problems, because I would cry. Because yay, trauma. But Maybe. I need to talk with some people. I need to talk with friends, see what they think. I do genuinely don't have any issues with you. If you genuinely didn't know about this and you're like, yeah, I'm not working with her anymore anyway, so then it's all good. But you blend the drink. Dang it, I missed it. Missed what? What? Who? Missed what? What happened? What's going on? Thank you, Flair. I see you over there. Okay. What? Had me worried there. But yeah, no, I don't mind having. Well, okay. I'm not sure if I don't mind having a conversation with him. I'm not 100% sure on that, and I want to make sure I'm in a better place too. I still also want to go over these videos because, these are attacks, and obviously, I'm going to go through this. If it's a conversation that's going to end up being attacks, or if you think that's where this is going to end up, then you probably know him better than I do. So at your discretion. But in general, this is weird. Very random off topic that just happened. Yeah, I don't
You're
know why
saying
the
about,
channel
like-
wonders.
No.
Should have just listened.
No.
You don't-
Here's the thing
it's
that you
illegal.
don't get. Here's the thing that you don't get. You're right. This could have been solved so easily. It could have.
This could have been solved so easily. It could have. You just say, "Oh my god, I didn't know she was a pedophile," and leave. This could have been solved so easily. I don't think so. No, I don't really think so either. I think we were too far at that point. At this point, at least. At this point, we were too far. At least now we're too far. But when this was happening, I got the feeling that Kay didn't know what was happening, and that's why we did the VC. Because I did go in a VC. I have screenshots of the call with him. And me and him had a decent conversation about what was happening. I gave him all the screenshots that's in that 2-hour video. And he just was like, well, I'm going to keep working with her. And it's like, okay, but that's not... I get it. But also no. It's still... You're still giving a platform to someone who is a pedophile. And it's... It's not safe. It's not safe for cast members. It's not safe for fans. It's not safe in general. It's not good. Don't support people who are pedophiles. Just don't work with pedophiles. It's not a good thing to do. And obviously accidents happen. And in your case, Shuro, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. You were not aware. So you didn't know. And I completely understand then your response to it because you didn't know. But Kay did. Kay did know. Kay 100% did know. And at this point, it's just whatever this is.
But you have taken this and you've made it personal now. You've made it personal.
Yeah, it is
You
personal.
have not only... No, it doesn't work in both ways. You've made this personal.
Okay, so that conversation was basically Shark said something in the chat about oh, if you just stopped, if you stopped talking about it, then we would stop. And it's yeah, and if you stopped talking about it, then I probably would eventually, yeah. It is a two-way street. It does work both ways. And he's like, no, this doesn't work both ways. Yes, it does. You could stop too. I
haven't done anything. I haven't taken any steps. I haven't crossed any lines.
You crossed a lot of lines, my dude. Crossed a lot. Again, there are physical threats of violence in your comment section towards me. And the worst thing you have is this one comment where someone spelt something wrong. I make 46 to 743 a month off of YouTube. Oh God, I wish I made 700 off of YouTube. Oh, I wish. But also, I would rather not talk about my paycheck. This is off topic. I said that I would rather avoid that. This is kind of a serious video. So, I'm just going to remove that comment.
I've literally done nothing.
That would be great.
Nothing at all from the start.
That's not true.
And you have made it personal.
Yes, I
You
did
made
make it
very
personal.
personal.
I mean,
How
technically, you
can
made it personal.
as a positive influence,
And at this point, I
the
left.
things that you've been typing about me,
At this point, I left. I remember like the things you've been typing about me, and then I muted it, and I was gone. So all of this is new.
and be happy with yourself. You're showing this to a bunch of kids, people you claim you're protecting.
Yeah,
You're not being a positive influence by showing them this stuff.
that's okay. That's why there's trigger warnings. And actually, yes, I am being a positive influence by showing this stuff because a lot of the kids who watch my videos are at the very least 13 and older because that's the rule. And there is a lot of kids who are not aware of the stuff that I show because they get sheltered when they're younger. It's like very important that kids are aware that this stuff can happen, that this stuff does happen. Because if you're not, you can get hurt. Like if you think that like, oh, pedophiles is just something that's said by like adults to try to scare me, 18 minutes out of 35.
You're showing them your
I may not
actions.
show the
You're
end of
showing
this.
them- they look up to you. You don't think they're gonna take this and use it.
They haven't. They haven't used this. Hey, let's not say ages. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, let's not say ages. Let's not say ages. Let's not say ages. Let's not say ages. As far as YouTube's guideline is concerned, everyone who has a YouTube account is 13 or older. If you're not of that age, then that is not on me. Like that is YouTube guideline says 13 or older. Yeah, no ages. Let's avoid that. I don't want people. Yeah, no personal information. We've talked about this, guys. Come on. I know you trust me. But no. Bunk. But like yeah, people should be aware that this stuff is happening. Like you won't know. We're only 18 minutes through a video. Yeah, pretty much.
You don't think it's just.
I got a
gonna
lot to
go.
talk about.
Now I know how to handle this stuff.
I'm
like, it's personal.
Oh, you know how to handle this stuff. Oh, do you now?
It's personal, and it never had to be personal.
I was
You
gone.
made it personal. You made it personal.
Yeah, because it is
Every
personal.
person who has said anything has only been trying to look out for me, and you continuously do not allow.
Dude, you had a random stranger come tell me that they were your cousin. And I'm going to be perfectly honest. It could be his cousin. Like, I'm not denying that it's not. It's just that, like, I have no fucking proof. It could be some, like, fucking alt account saying it's your cousin. Like, I don't know. How am I supposed to know? They're over here like, oh, I'm family. I watched this happen. Cool. It doesn't change what happened.
Allow them
Very
to
weird.
do so. You don't allow.
As Ari put it, informing minors about active pedophiles who were in relation to your content is a good thing. It keeps children safe by giving them information to actively make them not go / want to be around said pedophile, which is, yeah, that's the point. Like these, you're right. I shouldn't have to show kids this stuff because this stuff shouldn't be happening. But sadly, this does happen. Sadly, people use my content to get close to kids. And it's scary. It's very scary. And I can sit here and say, I'm safe all I want. But it doesn't change that you shouldn't trust anyone on the internet. Like, you should have a certain level of skepticism when you're talking to a person. And kids don't. Kids don't have that skepticism. And it like, you know, stuff like this helps. Stuff like this genuinely helps because if you're a kid, right, and you don't know about what's happening with Arya, and you go into, like, if you go into the, like, description of the video and you see Arya's thing, you're going to go there. Like, you're going to go check it out because I did that. I was that person. And you could be putting yourself in extreme harm. And obviously, I can't go through every single video I've ever had and delete those links. Like, it's just almost impossible. But, like, I'm trying so hard to keep people safe. And it is, like, seriously hard. And all I can do is hope that like what a video posted would help like spread that and make people aware.
Allow anybody like
I was gone at this point. I had
you don't
muted. I had a
allow
premiere.
anybody to do anything. My friends, my own family cannot defend me.
No,
They can't.
there's nothing to
At
defend.
all. Without you deleting their comment, screenshotting it, and then talking
Oh wait, no, I was here for this. Yeah. So here's the thing. I delete it because, personally, because I, especially on YouTube, it's actually because I blocked that person, and YouTube will automatically delete comments from a blocked person. Yes, yeah, it does delete, but that's also why I like take screenshots, because then I'm not hiding anything. It's why I post about it public. Like I'm being as transparent as I possibly can while keeping myself safe. Like, yeah, I block people on Twitter who are talking shit, but like I do screenshot it. Yeah. I don't understand why that's a problem. I grab evidence.
Can you tell? Okay, Pandy, listen.
I was gone.
Tell me, explain this, please. Why do you feel?
No, I wasn't gone.
It was right for you.
I didn't answer this though.
Okay, let's use Yuki for the greatest example. Yes, Carter.
And wait, I just saw the thing. What's the proof that you've been attacked outside of my call out? Pandy, the call out is Pandy.
Yeah, they're over here like, oh, the call out is an attack. No, it's not. It's a call out. You just called it that. Like wow, you're so close. Secret, you're so close. Secret, you're so close. Please.
Do you not think every time you post, every time you're harassing everyone involved?
I won't.
And then at this point, I heard them being like, "Oh, you're harassing," and I was like, "Cool, then I'll leave." Because if they feel like they're being harassed by me talking in the live chat, then that's that's fair. I left as I should. I'm staying on my platform. I've not gone out and reached out to them. They've reached out to me so many times, but I've yet to reach out to them. So, and I don't mean like in general. Like I've actually reached out to them like in DMs and stuff. But I more mean like publicly. I've not like gone onto their platforms and commented things. Better to have evidence and proof of it happening. That's exactly it.
Again.
You after I'm done, okay?
You're harassing everyone when you call out people.
No.
Like that's.
Here's the thing,
Tell your
Pandy.
parents not
Pandy, I
to
don't think
threat.
you've noticed. Yuki is a great example of what you've done.
I didn't hear this.
You've put Yuki into a point where now he's scared of me.
Considering you sound like a deranged lunatic slightly, I don't think I did that,
Point
bud.
Yuki to a point to now where he's saying these things about me. He didn't do this at first, but now he's
Because he
acting
didn't
like this
know what
towards
was
me
happening.
when I've done nothing to him. Because
Yeah, you
Are you
can
sure you
get
put yourself there? Yeah.
He's
You've
literally
literally
scared.
barely talked.
you poked your nose into a conversation that wasn't about you.
Okay, so I want to point this out. You poked your nose into a conversation that was not about you. Community tab. Oh, I didn't see this. Hoping we'll get rid of all the hostility between everyone. Honestly, as I said, legitimately, the only thing I have said up until this point, like you can tell him this because like I'm not even kidding. This will solve all of this because I will genuinely apologize and stop. All I want is that for them to understand that them working with a pedophile is wrong. That wasn't okay. And then be like, hey, I'm not going to work with them anymore. That's all. Like, genuinely, that's it. Just don't work with a pedophile. That's literally the only issue I have here. All of this extra stuff is, I don't know. And comes from, I guess, not wanting to know. I don't know. But, like, genuinely, that was what I had originally told him in DMs. Is that I would continue to call people out if they were working with the pedophile. If they're working with a pedophile, they're gonna get called out. That's just what's gonna happen. If you apologize, you backtrack, like you just did, Shuro. Like you apologized, you backtracked, we're good. I'll apologize because, you know, obviously I'm a little blunt sometimes, and sometimes people misunderstand that. And I totally get that misunderstanding. I really, really do. But the constant attacking that Kai does makes it really hard to, like, get him to understand, especially when, again, we had a calm conversation at the beginning of this. This all started because he attacked me. We went to DMs and we had a conversation. He looked at the screenshots that are public and was like, yeah, this isn't enough. I'm going to continue to work with her because I don't think she's a pedophile. As, you know, she doesn't think so. That's cool. But, like, what is happening? Why am I seeing... What happened? Why is people getting timed out? What happened here? Whoa. Like, are you good over there? Oh, no. I don't know if I can untime out them, to be honest. I'm so sorry. Oh, no. Hey, Unknown Amber, you two, I know you can still watch this. You two got timed out. I'm so sorry. That was an accident. You two getting timed out, that was an accident. That wasn't supposed to happen. That was an accident. One of my mods put down their phone and it just timed people out. Oh no, that's not. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh god. No, actually, I'm genuinely sorry. It happens. It happens. It's all good. After a few minutes, they'll come back. It's just a tiny little timeout. It's not a huge deal. All good. Why was I here? Oh, ADHD Frank Gilbert. Oh, yeah. This wasn't about me. That's what this conversation was about. Hang on. Oh, well then. Oh, I didn't see this previously. This I did see, though. No, so here's the thing, right? Okay, if I scroll here, right? I'll look at that later. But if I scroll here, clearly you don't have starting to please look over things. No one's attacking. I'm gonna just go down. Look at bitter. Sounds kind of sus. What said? You didn't follow Pandy yourself and wouldn't have even known if we brought it up. That's my name. That's my name. That's me getting brought up and talked about publicly. I'll get started on a server where I can mediate and have everyone talk. Cool. If you're gonna mediate, I'm gonna bring someone with me. Just a heads up. Because I don't feel comfortable. I definitely don't feel comfortable unless, like, Goat is there. But, that's if. Let me think things over first. Before you start throwing me in servers. I want to have a conversation first. Just because, like, yeah. Yeah, it's all good. But yeah, no. Oh, well. God.
It was between me and Yuki, dude.
It wasn't. You were talking about me.
All he had to do was publicly apologize to me and
as long as it has something to do about what's happening, then you're fine to ask questions. But if it's unrelated, please don't. I want to keep things related.
What happened? He had to publicly apologize to me for what he said to me.
No, he didn't say anything wrong. He said he didn't want anything to do with you because, like, you were associated with shitty stuff. Like that, yes. Oh, why people call me PC? Oh, that's because that is my name. My name is PC. So Pandy and PC are both, like, my name. PC is, like, a nickname. Yeah, so, like, PC is what people call me IRL. It's not my actual, like, birth name, but it's, like, what my family calls me and my friends call me outside of character. Pandy is obviously, like, you know, show for character. So that's why usually Pandy is used by people who don't, like, know me, but yeah.
And he made a post about me.
Yeah, because you were working with a pedophile.
And you You poked your nose into it.
You used my name.
Like, dude, it's not hard.
Also, it's on like his page. And again, this is public. If this, you can't say, "Oh, you poked your nose in a conversation," when the conversation's public. Like literally, everyone can see it. And also, I can, you know, actually, hang on. I'm just, I'm gonna just call you a hypocrite out for a quick second. Hold on. So if I go here, if I go to this post, and I open the comments, I can see that Secret talked, he talked, Secret talked, K talked. This is all you. Where was it at? Right here. Who's this person? Who's this person? I said something and it's not okay, but this person said something publicly and it's fine. If it's mentioning you, it's perfectly valid to join the conversation. Even then, it's public. Like, what logic is that? This is not an A and B conversation. Yeah, exactly. I don't. Oh, it's his cousin. Oh, good God. Okay. For someone who's talking a lot about not butting into conversations that have nothing to do with you, why the fuck is his cousin here? I'm genuinely confused. Anyway.
It's not hard. All you have to do, and all I've ever asked for you to do, is to apologize for what you've said about me.
No. Like, at this point, no, I'm not going to apologize for you being a jerk. Because, like, you being a jerk, I called you a jerk. You're supporting a pedophile, I called you a monster. I'm sorry. But, like, that's what happens. I'm sorry that it went down this path, because it shouldn't have needed to. But, like, hey,
Because none of it is true. You've called me a shitty person. You call me a monster.
Because
And you
you've
said my
been
cousin
one.
should be embarrassed for being related to me. How can
Yes, I did say that. Because the conversation we were having had to do with you working with a pedophile. That's the thing I don't like, this is what was missed the entire time. He's going off about how, like, I called him embarrassing and called him a monster. This is literally all because he's working with a pedophile. That is it. If he's not working with the pedophile anymore, then we don't need to be having this conversation. This conversation would be necessary. But instead of just, like, saying that, it just, like, went off the deep end. It's like betraying. If I'm feeling more on your side than anyone else's, you're not betraying anyone. This isn't about betrayal. Like, and I've said this. Like, you're actually being logic and civil about it. I've always been civil about this. I had no problem having a conversation. We did have a conversation. And that's kind of one of the reasons why I'm still, like, iffy on maybe or maybe not talking. Like, it's nothing on you, Shuro, but, like, I have had a conversation with Kay before. I have. We had a conversation. It was a civil conversation. At least I thought it was. And it was very obvious that he was totally fine with still working with Arya, even after everything she's done. Like, I'm gonna call him out. He's working with a pedophile that, puts kids in danger. Yeah, that is how I've always operated. That's how I've operated before. That hasn't changed. I've done this before. This is not the first time. But, like, I don't understand, and maybe this is just me, but I genuinely don't understand why the idea, because this all stems from the idea that, like, you're all saying the things I wanted to say. This all stems from the idea that, like, genuinely speaking, if you're in a cast or have a cast member who is a pedophile and you are working with a pedophile, like, that's a problem. I may not know the full situation, but I feel like we can get some equal grounds. Like I said, if you want a little more context to this, the description has the first part. That's, like, your best indication, because that does have the screenshots of that civil conversation with him as well. Like, it has everything. It has everything on Arya, and it has everything I had on Kay. Which is why I know, like, a lot of you like in your case. Like, you just don't know everything. And I genuinely am sorry that you guys got thrown into this without knowing everything. But that's why I also pushed to go watch the video. You can see how many tabs I had open too. Oh god, there was so much. But it's like, I just, like, Kay knew. And that's what I'm really concerned about, is like, at this point, Kay knew what was happening and was okay with it. And like, I don't know about you, but obviously, you know, I don't agree with pedophilia. I feel like I've made that very clear. Being around pedophiles really makes me uncomfortable to the point of being disgusted. I don't think I could be around somebody who I knew was doing that kind of stuff to kids. And it really concerns me that he was okay with it or felt comfortable enough being around a pedophile. Because bad people tend to find bad people. I'm gonna be honest. Which is really just the problem. But as I said, like with you had no idea, and you were good. You apologized. Obviously, you're not working with Ari anymore, so like we're both good. That's all I've ever asked. Is like, hey, if you were an asshole after that point, then yeah, you should probably apologize. But for the most part, you don't have to like me. I don't care if you like me. You can think I'm a shitty person and never talk to me again after this, and I would not really care. Like, that's not the point of this. The point of this is that, hey, you're working with pedophiles, and if you're okay with this, then like kids should be aware of this. That you may not necessarily be a safe space. Kay is not necessarily a safe space if it's all good. Kay about to say age is just a number.
Can you look at that and be proud of yourself? Honestly, it's not even about people attacking me. It's not about.
It has nothing to do with whether I'm proud of it or not.
How can you sit there and be proud of yourself for what you've done?
It doesn't matter whether I'm proud of myself or not.
You've thrown everything that this has been about away, and you strictly have targeted me.
No, I haven't. I can prove that I haven't thrown everything away that this conversation has been about. I can prove it 30 times over. Twitter. All right. Let's see. Quote tweets. Let's see. What was your most recent thing? That was this with Shuro. Okay. No, it should not be kept between me and her. This should never have been kept in the first place. Kids should be warned. They should know there's danger. This is not representation of what the people feel. I want to make that very clear. I'm just pointing out the fact that, like, cool, you work with a pedo. There you go. So that's me saying it second time. Also, thank you again for admitting that you believe pedophilia is okay. Like, I've literally used the term pedo or pedophilia in, like, everything I've said. Because that's what this is about. I don't get this.
You targeted me for no reason. No reason at all. You literally snapped, flipped out, and now are blaming me for something I didn't do.
No.
You thought I encouraged Yuki's actions. You thought I encouraged him and his family's actions. Like, I have control.
No, I was saying you were encouraging your fans' actions. That was more of what I was saying, because you knew about I didn't know that even, yeah. Star barely knew her. I even talked to him about it, and how stupid of him to say that. Yeah, because this really is just like I said, this is just straight up. Like, if you guys were like, hey, like, we don't even know what's happening with Arya, like, you know, we don't know what's happening here. Like, whoa, hang on, like, wait, like, whoa, I think there's a misunderstanding. We would have been cool, because we both would have been on the same page then, and we would have been great. But, like, this entire thing has just been like, Kay knows. Kay knows what's happening. He knows what's happening. Like, I don't even, like, straight up. Hang on. No. I'll show this to you. Because I know you haven't, like, seen it yet. You know. The start of our conversation. This is the conversation. Keep this civil since I'm probably the last person you want to speak to. You're far from it, honestly, but I'll try to stay civil. I can't say that I won't be defensive slightly. I won't be slightly defense. I'll try my best. I got a lot of screenshots I had that were personal, however. I'll give you more of them if it's all right to VC so I can explain while I give them to you. I'm fine with being recorded if that makes you feel better. PC, I don't have to record you. I don't want you to feel like you can't trust me. I just want to talk and understand. I gave him all the screenshots that are in that video. All of them. And I explained them. I explained background information. I gave him, like, you know, I gave him people to talk to. I was like, here you go. Go ask these people. You know, I know Microwave was one of them, and I know Kay went off about Microwave being like, you know, oh, I went to Microwave originally. Yeah, because Microwave was uncomfortable. Microwave's a minor. There are adult people who I said you could talk to for witnesses, and they didn't talk to any of them. So, like, I just... Like, that's the problem with this, is it's like, there is... Like, I genuinely had a civil conversation with him. I don't understand what there was not to understand. I made it very clear that, like, I did not like the fact that he was still supporting and working with a pedophile. And Kay went all over himself, swearing up and down that she wasn't that way and she was different. And that's, no, like, she's not. In fact, so much more came out when I made that video that was scary. It was, like, scary and uncomfortable.
I don't have control of anything. I told you. I've told everybody. I've been out with family. I've disregarded talking to many people to hang out with my family.
Okay, what he's referring to here, and I think what he misunderstood here, is that I said that he was aware of what was happening, because Secret was aware of what was happening, and he kind of, like, made a comment saying, like, oh yeah, you know, that sounds like him. He probably did. Like, he said something about he was going to do that. And, like, my DMs were open. He could have given me a heads up. Would have taken 2 messages.
If I have to continuously show proof that I had nothing to do with it, I will.
He was framing it like people were making stuff up and it was no big deal. Yeah, that's, yeah.
To get you to understand that I have not done anything and that everything that you've done, I have not deserved.
That's not true. You have, well, technically, you've done nothing. You've, kept a pedophile around. You've encouraged kids to be around her. Like,
I don't understand what I'm doing. And all you're showing in chat is you're being stubborn.
I left.
You're not seeing the big,
I didn't
you're not
see
seeing
this.
the picture here.
No,
you're
I
not
left.
seeing it. You're seeing it as you were attacked, so what is happening is deserved.
Really weird. It's almost like you view it the same way. It's crazy how that works. It's almost like I said in the beginning of this, that it's a two-way street.
You were not attacked. I didn't cause any of this. This stuff just
did.
happened.
No.
Why is it my fault? Why is it
with the
always my
pedophile?
fault?
Again,
That's the thing.
this would have been easily solved. And I told him this. I told him I would give, like, a proper apology if he didn't work with Arya. And I was fine with that. I was okay with that. And I've, I'll stick by my word. It's going to take a little bit after this to give a proper thing for Shuro. Because I want to make sure that, like, everything is, like, actually covered. Because I genuinely want to do a good job with the apology. Because, like, it sucks getting thrown into something and being unaware of it. I do genuinely get it. It does really suck. But, like, sometimes this is the only way people pay attention. Like, actually care about a topic is when it becomes a problem for them and inconvenient, which is sad. It's really sad. But, like, genuinely, you're not working with her. I'm good with apologizing. I'm totally fine with apologizing. I've got no issue on that. I've got no issue apologizing to Kay if Kay's not going to work with her anymore. But our problem is that he's still going to work with her, and then we have an issue.
I don't understand. Why is it my fault?
I need to go
Why
back to
can't
part
me
1,
and
but I
you,
know
as
that it
adults, simply
changed the way
just
I see them.
handle it? Explain the issues that me and you have, and why can't we
I
just
did.
settle it right then and there?
And I did. I did tell you my issues. I've told you my issues time and time again. That's the only reason I just, like, if we do have a call, it, like, Kat would have to be there, because I genuinely have told them time and time again that this was, like, what the problem was.
This could easily be over, and both our communities don't have to go through this anymore.
Okay.
But now there are
Is-
people in my
Is
community
it okay if I just go? Because
Yeah,
I don't like all the yelling and screaming.
I
and
understand. I understand.
I'm sorry for all the yelling and
I
stuff.
understand.
For the Yugi thing, we mostly thought he was joking, or at least I did. And we have D&D together. I found out the next day it happened while looking at the D&D chat. He maybe felt we were being attacked. That's fine. Like, and I said this to him. I totally get the, like, understanding. Like, I totally get the logic of, like, hey, you're being, you were being attacked. Like, my friend's being attacked. I'm going to be upset about it. But there is under literally no circumstances that words like that were acceptable. And that was the problem. Is like, no, this isn't acceptable, whether they thought it was an attack or not. This needs to be handled. And Kay was like, I'm not going to do anything. And I'm like, oh, well, if you're not going to do anything, then you best bet I'm going to do something. And if I'm going to do something, no one will like it. Because this could be handled privately. Again, this could be handled privately. He was given the opportunity. Kay was given the fucking opportunity to handle this privately. And Kay was like, nah. What? Like, what do you want me to do at that point? Like, they're attacking my server. Like, it's one thing to attack me, but to do that around kids and threaten, like, not suicide threats, but, like, bombing threats and shit. Like, that's not okay. That's not cool. And, like, I feel bad if, like, he was joking and his friends went off the deep end. Like, that's one thing. But, like, genuinely, it's like, whoa, this needs to be handled. And Kay's like, well, that sounds like him. Like, yeah, he was saying he would do that. That makes sense. Yeah, that's something he would do. I'm not going to do anything about it, though. That's, like, really, who the problem is. Oh, you want to know who was the one who said the stuff? Yeah, I got you. I'll just send you what I sent him, basically. I may go BRB for a little bit. Oops, sorry about that. Where was the deleted stuff? Who gave me that screenshot? Was it Flair? Flair? I think Flair gave it to me. There it is. There you go. I am gonna go BRB. I would say you guys keep the chat entertained, but I think it should probably just stay silent because I don't want this to turn into, like, funny ha-has. So I'm gonna be right back. I'll just mute the stream. So BRB. Anyways, sorry about that. I wanted to make sure to get water and stuff, hydrate. So we're back. Hi, people. Hi. Hey. So me and Shiro also got the chance to kind of talk a little bit. So, anyways, continuing on with this video.
Like, I don't know anymore, dude. I don't know. I really don't know anymore.
I do pretty
I don't know
good.
what else is there I could do. I don't want to walk away, but I know that's the one thing you want me to do. You just want me to walk away.
Just want you to admit you're wrong. That's literally it. I just want you to admit you're wrong and do something about it. Because at this point, like, you've put people in danger, and that's really not cool. And, like, people should know that you're putting people in danger, especially since you're, like, knowingly do it. Oh, God. Secret posted something? Oh. What'd she post? Why? Let me have a moment. Dear Lord. I'm not in the wrong from where I stand, and Kai isn't either. There you go, Shuro. Like I said, a lot of that proof is in that video. I'm so sorry. A lot of that proof is in that video because in the video itself, the 2-hour one, and the reason why I'm like so pushy about that is I legitimately had other people in the VC who like witnessed it talk as well. Like more than just microwave. Like other people spoke. That's why I'm like so like pushy on that video. Literally everything you would need to know about all that's been happening is on that tweet. Obviously, that's why stuff about you was put up there, because it's everything. It is everything I could have possibly given. I don't... Just watch the video. Secret. Watch the video. I know you haven't. I know you people haven't. Because you guys have skimmed over it and stuff, and you guys probably mocked me about it in the one video. But, like, at this point, like... You need to be a bit more self-aware. I'll make sure to... Oh, God. After Arya's response. Yeah. Oh. Oh, well, she's not saying anything. I don't know what the hell Secret's going on about. I got some questions. But generally speaking, I just... Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I have to add this to the tweet at some point. So even if this is like not what Secret thinks right now, I still need to add it to the post because that's what that post is for. But this is weird. Secret wants peace. She just listen. Yeah, that's people for you. The Secret generally thinks she's like right, which I like. You know, if she's good friends with Arya, I get. The problem is she's not, and what she's not taking into account is if she is wrong, what are the implications? Because see, if I'm wrong, then I'm just an asshole. Right? I'm just, I'm just misread it. There's just a misunderstanding. I misread things. I misunderstood if I'm wrong. But if Secret's wrong and Arya is actually dangerous, then like, you know, it puts people in danger. 2 people left. Yeah. People are coming and going. They've been doing their thing. Hang on, I dropped something. Okay. Two people left for. Oh, are they talking about the stuff that's happening in the chat? Well, some of that might be because there is rules about the account age. If your account is like under the age of 6 months, then you're not permitted to join. It's just a precaution. It's to keep people from making alt accounts and joining. The mute usually doesn't last very long. It's until the stream. But if you leave the stream, that's fine because you can always watch it later.
But if I walk away,
oh, did he delete the live stream? Did he delete the live stream? He did. Well, a lot of it is still up there for the internet to see. He deleted it. Okay, interesting. I'm just, whatever. I feel like there's enough of there. Just, if you're wrong, probably leave it up so that people can see it. Just saying. I'm good with, like, leaving stuff up when I'm wrong. Just a thought. Hey, Kay, if you're saying this, because I have the feeling you are. Maybe he took it down because I talked to you about. Yeah, it just still isn't a good look for him to delete it. That's not a good idea. Don't delete stuff like that. Like, admit you're wrong. That's cool. Just. Okay. Anyway. But seriously though, like, it's really not a good idea that he deleted stuff because like he's watching this live stream probably. I mean, I don't really care. He can. Doesn't change anything. But I mean, I guess it just means we get to go on to this. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Because that really is what it is. It's like, there you go. M has worded it beautifully. Some people would rather seem like a jerk than risk bad people getting more reach. There you go. There you go. That's just me. Yeah, he took the stream down. Wouldn't that be giving more proof? I mean, it makes him look not great. He really shouldn't have taken that down. That's not a good look. But, whatever. At this point, it's kind of his whole thing. I'll talk to him about that. Yeah, I would just give him a heads up that, like, doing stuff like that. That's why I record stuff like this, is because of that. Like, it's not a good look to delete things. If you're wrong, leave it. Like, dude, leave it. Say you're wrong. We'll call it a day. But you don't want to delete stuff like that. You don't want to do that.
Hey guys, Secret here with, well, a video. It's probably been a long time in the making, though not really, kinda. I was asked to post this because, well...
Okay. Hey guys, sorry for the serious upload. I hope you peeps are alright. I will say Kay recorded this one day, on the day of Pandy going at with him and his cousin, so they might seem a bit emotionally charged in this video. I am not in the same boat, but I do not disagree with their point. I'm always here to support my friends. He probably did that to not show hostility to you anymore. Again, it's one of those things where it's like, then you just apologize. Deleting it's not a great idea. That's why, like, I didn't delete the previous post when I was, like, saying that things were wrong and I had, like, done things. It's just, it's not great. Also should clarify. Yeah, no, I know the stream. I'm looking at it. Tails. Pay a little more attention to the stream, bud. Yes, I'm looking at it. Ah, I see. I got your tails. I'm sorry. Don't yell at me. You don't yell. Nah. Also should clarify that it is not confirmed nor denied. Pandy has talked to Yuki. I haven't. I only assumed as such because Yuki has been talking in a way that he might have talked to Pandy. Or he saw the 2-hour long video. Probably. Most likely. Oh boy, this really has nothing. I have nothing to say other than, hey, it's all three. On top of more proof, I have to defend myself against this bully. Hope this sheds some light on why I don't deserve to be stalked, bullied, and constantly provoked by a complete stranger. It's not stalked if it's publicly. He did watch the video. There you go. That would be why he sounds like he might have talked to me, because he, like, actually did what I tell people to do. Go watch the video. Please. There's so much context that you won't get by skipping through that video. There's so much. If this continues, I will easily provide evidence to defend myself further. Give the evidence. Give the evidence. Why is this not the first thing you're doing? I gave the evidence immediately. I don't want anyone getting involved or reaching out. This simply is here for people who actually want to know the context of all the bull that's been said to me. Do me a favor, check your facts before you target me. No one's targeted you. No one has. Maybe me. Maybe me. Okay? Like, maybe. Maybe me. You can maybe say I was targeting you. Maybe. If you squint. But no one else has. No one else has done anything. And this is honestly just... It wasn't the video that he deleted. He deleted the stream. Who the fuck is delete? All I really want to do is convince people. And if you really want to convince people I'm a monster or so shitty, I'll correct you every single time. Cool, and I'll defend myself every single time and prove a point, because that's the point of this. I feel bad that minors even had to see this mess. Seriously, flipped from its main target now to bullying someone and making excuses to get away with it. No, I haven't. I won't stand by and just watch people get bullied. It's not right, and you cross the line with the wrong person. Cool. Again, this may not even be indicative on how he feels anymore, because I know he wants to apologize, but I'm still going to comment on this video as if he still doesn't agree with it, or he still does agree with it, because, like, you know, I'm gonna defend myself properly. And that's the only way I could, like, properly defend myself. Just remember, I won't go away no matter what you say. People here respect me, although you said you were leaving, so I don't know what the hell you're doing. People here want me here because they enjoy what I do and the energy I bring to the table. If you hate that, then you'll deal with it, because I've never given in to people hating on me, and no one has ever silenced me. You sure as heck won't be the first. Okay. I want to refresh, that way I can see the comments. Let me see the comments. You're so... Recording on the day. Also should clarify it's... Oh, that's just the same thing. I believe somebody... Okay, I get that it's like... he's like, oh, I'll answer any questions. I'll provide proof if necessary. Why not just do that? Why did the proof not come immediately? Why is this being hidden behind a wall? Is that a bot comment? It is. It is a bot comment, actually. We hate them, but has anyone here outright said that they hate them? Dislike them? Yeah, but hate... No, I've not said I've hated them. I don't even think I've disliked. I've just said they're bad people. Like, I generally just don't care. Of course, it's a bot. Yeah.
Well, a video. It's probably been...
You know what? Why don't we go over the document here first? We'll go over the document. That way, those of you who don't want to sit through and listen to the video don't have to. So I'm going to summarize this 3-hour video for people, since I know it's a bit of a struggle to sit through, even if it was serious. This video is me defending myself and showing all the proof. Showing all the proof. Doesn't the description say that you're willing to give proof, which means you haven't shown it all? And how I was peer pressured the moment I was dragged in. Pandy has openly been attacking me, both community posts and on Twitter. You know, he was waiting for us to sue my race and bring up my family, aka my cousin, claiming that he should be embarrassed. Okay, your cousin messaged me first. I don't know what you mean by that. It's twisted as hell. So I made this video. I went over everything basically strictly about me. Okay, but that's not the entirety of the context. You're intentionally leaving out context. For context, no, there is no context. Pandy has twisted my words, called me a monster once, making all these false accusations, so it's only right that I defend myself, being publicly bullied about the so-called adult. So the main points. 1, started the whole drama. I was never given as far as evidence goes other than a screenshot or 2. Nope. They were not even close to being credible claims at the time. The moment things all broke loose, I wasted no time in trying to find out what happened. Microwave, I don't care about mentioning him. Oh, really? Didn't you make a big deal on the stream about not showing names? Was the first person I went to since he was my old source. I repeat, I did not go to Arya in the beginning of this. I don't believe you on that. Micro was a part of my meeting and my cast. He was asked to explain what was going on and I could take action. He didn't do much more than stuttle or reply. I don't know. It was clear that he was not a credible source at the time. Well, yeah, because he was being like he just got out of the situation. Like, dude, he's a minor. He's a kid. Like, if you talk to one of the adults, that would be fine. But this is a child that you're saying you like got him into a meeting with a bunch of other adults and basically were like, hey, what did this adult do to you? Like, homie, there's a reason why he didn't speak up in the first place. But that's all I had. We all talked our points. I made a decision to hold off until anything else was released. I can't confirm in this meeting I showed everything. It did not influence any opinions. I don't believe that at all. But hey, you know, afterwards he had asked to not be at recordings with Arya. I respected that wish. He stayed in my cast and understood at the time that I needed more time until I could give a final verdict. 2. I tried getting more info, even goes so far as ask questions about things that were brought up, but he ignored me. Then a month later, he left the cast and blocked me out of nowhere with 0 context. I don't know anything about that. I still did not care, though. I respected his decision and continued with my work until eventually Secret was name dropped by Pandy herself. Yes, that is correct. And me, on my own accord, said, F it, and used the only tactic I knew would work to finally get some answers. I made a video based on my opinions, so you stuck your nose in. On the whole thing. Now, of course, to no surprise, I was name dropped after as well. Yeah, that's what happens. And yeah, I wasn't going to let it slide. Who would? But, you know, I didn't do anything or say anything. But you just admitted you did! Oh, no. You just admitted. Are you talking about the VC? People are just coming and going in the VC. It's getting late for people. I genuinely, like, what? You just, hang on. Then a month later, I was blocked. Secret was name dropped by Pandy. On my own accord said, fuck it. Used the tactic I knew would work. I didn't do anything or say anything. These don't work. This is... The next morning after that video, a few people reached out to me, gave me the scoop. Not meaning these people because I actually have respect for these people who don't want to get involved. Well, I know that they're referring to Goat. And the reason why Goat reached out to them is because Goat did not know what was exactly going on, and Goat thought Goat misunderstood things. Basically, long story short, Goat misunderstood things. Goat has said like that they don't want any part. Also, I love how they're like not naming any people, but I actually have respect for these people. What about Microwave? You didn't know whether Microwave would want it or not. You didn't ask. Starting to lose brain cells. I'm surprised I still have mine. It wasn't what I was looking for. I wanted to get concrete answer. I wanted evidence. That wasn't just people talking about it. But hey, fun fact, it was all in a VC, so there's nothing to show, only people to hear, a good handful. Yeah, like everyone is in that VC. And might I add that I know none of these people, they're all complete strangers who I had zero connections and zero contact. Just because you don't know the people doesn't mean they're not witnesses. What? What? So why would I go out of my way to listen to people I don't know? So you're admitting you didn't. Oh, God. He said he listened. He said he talked to people. He did not. He just admitted there that he didn't listen to people he didn't know. Also, this is a copy of the document because, paper trail. Maybe if they had something to show, then you'd get my attention. Well, I did. I did show you, actually. I showed you quite a bit. I had asked if I could speak with the... Oh, God. Why does everyone call me a panda to insult me? That's like an attempt to be an insult, but I don't understand why. Listen, panda's not an insult, friends. It's a character. Fun fact. Myself, so I could maybe get something, and if he just generally doesn't know what species I am, I'm a party cub. That's why I call my fans my party cubs. I could maybe get something that I hadn't already seen or heard. Patty did speak to me in a VC for 2 hours where we went over everything. My video and all this stuff regarding the situation. Yep. It ended on a neutral term, and we kept in contact a bit. She wanted to know my answer, whether or not I'd still be around with Arya. I had time to think it over everything and approach it as I normally would. I had asked if I could be trusted to look after Arya and encourage some implements for her to get better. This is the problem. This is the problem. You're not a doctor. You're not a therapist. And I said that when we did this. And I did say I didn't trust him. I didn't say 100% on anything because no, I don't trust him. Fucking course not. I had good intention my requests. She had accepted them. Occasionally we would body exchanges, and I really ever tried to do was be nice. It wasn't even really about being neutral. I just didn't want to leave people alone to themselves. People like Arya should be left to a therapist. A therapist. Therapist. Not you. Not me. Not your fucking cousin, your cousin 3 times removed, Randy. And not your cousin, not your mother, not your father. If they're not a therapist, they should not be involved. Actually, anyone who has any personal connections to the case shouldn't be involved. That's how that works. Not Randy. Listen. People go through stuff like this, do not get better if they see no reason to. So me and other people were the reason for Arya to improve and learn from those mistakes. Don't get me started on Cousin Randy. Oh, God. I'm sorry. I made a joke. Oh, God. Don't latch on to that, guys, please. From that point forward, I stayed out of everything regarding the two. The Pandy still used my name, but I put it aside. Usually, those talks wouldn't be so great anymore, as I'd be questioned about certain individuals Pandy would find. Even so, I tried to say respectfully, yeah, I did question. I had taken a break after working my ass off and going through some personal stuff with my mother. My father was over, and I took time to spend it with them. At some point, I had gotten on Discord after getting a message from Pandy. It was about Yuki, a guess which I will say over and over again I did not know about. Okay, but like you did mention knowing about it. Like there's screenshots. Those screenshots I showed. Thank you, Ines. That did help. Sorry. I can see that people are going off on a tangent. So my brain is just like, yeah, no, this, yeah. I'm back now. Oh, it's all good. I do not know. Oh god. You get taken. I did not know about it, which I have proof saying otherwise. If I was aware of it, Pandy would have been notified. End of story. But I wasn't, and you were aware of it. You said you had. You could have taken actions of his own accord, even when others had warned him not to. He fucked up bad, and that resulted in me leaving Misfits and not being associated with him. I do not, and I kid you, I do not agree with anything that he did along with his peeps. They fucked up badly. They lost a lot because of it. I had made community posts talking about it, strictly talking about things with my community. Didn't mention or bring up any names, yet Pandy had made an assumption it was about Arya or them and considered it some sort of attack. No. To really think I'd be behind an attack like that, okay. No, I made the assumption that it had to do with Arya because that's what they said publicly. And I said this to him repeatedly. Yuki said that they were defending Arya. There was no proof of otherwise. So, like, yeah, under that assumption, yeah, it did have something to do with Arya. It's so messed up, especially getting to that I've been nothing but nice to you, yet you assume the worst of me. No, you weren't nothing but nice to me. You were extremely dismissive. Even in the call with Arya, you were like incredibly. Oh, what's the word? You talked down to me a lot. A lot. I felt extremely talked down to. But, oh, hi there, Nero. Hi there, I guess. Give me a quick moment. Yeah, everything public has been extremely rude. He can say that he's been nice with my DMs, but like everything public has been like incredibly rude. So I'm not sure how he plans on proving. I mean, like, not that he like can't prove that he's been nothing but nice to me, because that's not really the problem. It's that like everyone else sees you being nothing but nasty. So I like, yeah, I'm kind of defensive about it. That makes sense. That's logic. So I expressed myself, being name dropped and experiencing things as I did. I felt so freaking depressed. It wasn't even funny. So I expressed, to myself and to people as someone would do. The video was strictly only made to defend myself against anything said about me. Pandy took it and twisted that as well, claiming that I was defending both me and Arya. You were. Not always about Arya. It was about me. No. See, he keeps saying everything got off topic, but now he's saying he strictly was talking about himself. Make up your mind. Am I staying off topic or am I not? Just because she's brought up doesn't mean it was about her. Yes, it was about her. What? Okay. But yes, Penny had made a response video finally, which went all over this stuff, but for some reason included me. Yeah, it included you. And screenshots provided didn't even confirm what she was claiming. They did? To claim that I was accepting and okay with Yuki's actions. Yes. You were dismissive. You were like, oh, I'm not going to deal with it. What What do you mean it didn't prove anything? What? Oh, I'm sorry for making an assumption as to I thought Yuki did what he did. Guess that's me accepting, guys. On top of that, she made fun and mocked me both in secret. She's literally attacking us and being petty since she blames me for the Yuki thing. Yeah, I mocked a little bit. I mocked slightly. Because it's how I deal with stress. But even dismissing that, like, I didn't really like mock a lot. This is ridiculous. You can't even say it's because of Arya because this didn't happen until after Yuki's. It is because of Arya. Like, Yuki's actions were an add-on to the situation with Arya because Arya's name was brought up. What the fuck do you mean this has nothing to do with Arya? It doesn't matter what I said, what I did or said in the community post. Pandy would twist it and make assumptions about everything. I'm not making assumptions. I'm literally reading what's there. It's weird. It's almost like I have reading comprehension skills. Crazy. Even for people who are just looking out for me, I feel so bad, not only for my friends, but my community because they can't support me without being publicly shamed. I have been very vocal on how this situation made me feel from the start, but now all of a sudden it's all a big act and doesn't matter. I can literally prove and have witnesses to prove how I'm feeling from the start. Your feelings don't matter. Like, I'm going to be honest. Your feelings don't matter. My feelings don't matter. What matters is that you did something wrong and there's physical evidence of that. And instead of accepting that, now you're saying that there's nothing when there is. Like, there is evidence of it. Oh, man. Waking up to literally seeing my name be trashed by someone who calls themselves a positive influence really set me off. Yeah. When the positive influence calls you out on your shit, yeah, you should feel like crap. It's more of he's attacking you, though. I know, right? Really set me off, and seeing people that supported me get shamed was just the start. But I'll go over some of the things she responded to, both my community posts, which again had nothing to do with her, but she made it about her and the situation. She assumed my ways, calling me a white male. They keep bringing that up, like that changes the fact that he was being a racist piece of shit. Guy just wants attention. Yeah, at this point, getting to the point where, like I said, I might talk with him. I might, maybe. If I do, I'm recording the conversation. I'm not recording that. I'm having proof of that conversation. How'd you get this copy? Copy and paste. I copy and pasted it. White men aren't the only races out there. Yeah. I mean, I assumed he's white because his profile is white, but, like, it really doesn't change anything. And he said he's a mix. Record the conversation. Oh, I'm going to. Oh, absolutely, I'm going to record that conversation. That's just not, no. But I'll go over some of, she had reposted to both my community posts, which again had nothing to do with me, call her out of the situation. She assumed my race. Said I was not a positive influence for letting my cast be around a dangerous person. True. Then went on to get upset about the Yuki situation. Believed I encouraged it. No, I said you encouraged threats. That just happened to be a part of it. When I literally was away, I had no idea what was happening. I was with my family for days, not being really active at all with anyone. But yes, she went through my community post and my comments and picked out things she could attack me for, shame people for. She called my fans dangerous, claimed that they were attacking her with no proof of it, by the way. No proof, huh? No proof. Fuck off. No proof. No proof? Arya for no reason. My party cubs don't threaten violence. However, your friends seem pretty quick to attack. No one's attacking you, but it sure seems like you're quick to attack me. No proof, guys. There's no proof. None. Nope. Guys, there's no proof. None. Definitely not. No proof. In the video, I can confirm to knowing one of the people as they were a friend and extremely overprotective of me. She claimed I wasn't uncomfortable, that it was self-victimizing, and I'm not allowed to defend myself. Am I supposed to let someone like you ruin my name and go on with the day? No, but her actions have been immature. She ended up calling me a monster. I cannot stress this enough. Threatening people? No, I haven't. Name dropping innocent people, both minors and adults? No. Certainly not Clayton. Because that's the minor you're referring to. Clayton's not fucking innocent. Clayton knows what the fuck is happening. He knew full and well. Attacking someone directly with no proof for whatever they're claiming. This is talking about me, by the way. But I did. That is the actions of a monster and a bully. I'm not the monster. I've done nothing but to even warrant that label. And if I have, please tell me with proof. I have! There is proof. There's an entire video. Exactly what I did that deserved this harsh treatment. She claimed she wasn't stalking me since my channel is publicly on YouTube. Yeah. Let me see. You said publicly to block me and not associate with me, which you've done, and yet you still watch in secret because I'm dangerous. Bro, that's creepy. No, it's not. It's really not. Like I know you think it is. And I want to tell you a secret. It's not. You can't actually block people on YouTube. You can block people from commenting, which I do, but you can't actually block people on YouTube. So, one, there's that. You can on Twitter, though, and Discord, which is, where you should do that, but you can't on YouTube. Have we blocked from comments? That I do have you do. But, no, to keep an eye on somebody who's potentially a danger, who keeps using my name, yeah, that's normal. I'm going to be quite honest with you. That is normal. Kai and Secret just want attention. At this point, that's kind of what it's turning into. And it's why, I'm having second thoughts about having a conversation with Kai, because this is something. Last note I'll say is, again, she brought my family into this. I don't care if I'm being rude, but at this point, it doesn't even compare to your actions, whatever. My cousins questioned things you said about me. You had to use your snarky remarks in your response. Don't ever bring my family into this. You brought them into this. You brought them into this. They brought themselves into this. Damn, this has been going on for almost 4 hours. No kidding. I haven't even touched the video. I may not touch the video, honestly. I may just go over this and go over the video privately. Because, this is ridiculous. This is realistically absolutely ridiculous. There is no reason that this is acceptable. Again, don't bring my family into this. Well, your cousin messaged me, so they stuck their nose in and they found out. It's really weird. You almost were making a statement about that earlier with Yuko's conversation. Wow, crazy. He said nothing rude and hostile. He just did what and responded to the key points you made. Yeah, and I responded to the key points he made. We're unacceptable, saying that he should feel embarrassed being related to me is really twisted. Yeah, he should be, considering that you're supporting a pedophile. So, yes, he should be embarrassed. Should be very embarrassed if you find out family members are supporting pedophilia and, fucking Trump. But I digress. But yes, if you want more context, just watch the video. I literally explain everything regarding myself and the whole situation. And again, I'll say I'm defending myself because everything that is said about me and you hear is entirely out of context and is 1,000% not true. Okay. Check your facts before making assumptions about people you know nothing about. And to people who read this, it's a personal matter that no one should be involved with. And I advise you to strictly keep it between the main targets of the situation. Okay, but you're also posting about this publicly. And no. Post it however you want. I am the victim and that's just facts. No, it's not. It's not facts. I want to apologize for everyone that was name dropped that didn't deserve it. I'm sorry you guys had to be go through and punished. You should never have to be on the spot where you're afraid to defend someone you care about, especially when they're innocent. You were not innocent. You were never innocent. And for anyone who has to question anything, they're curious, I'll happily provide answers. Cool beans. If things continue to be spewed, this is simply enough to show people what I really went through, that no one was attacked, that no one has talked about or even mentioned. And if anything else is said, please provide evidence to back up your claim. There is a video. Oh, God. Be honest and don't be a twisted person. That's all. Okay. You're calling me, you're saying I called you a monster and then you're calling me twisted. That's cool. Glad to get this all finally off my chest. I've been quiet for way too long out of respect for people's boundaries and wishes. Yeah, you don't care. Also, this is only on Secret's channel. I had promised my community that I wouldn't speak of the matter anymore. It was originally planned to go on an older channel of mine, but Secret volunteered to take it instead. Before forming an opinion, I asked to please hear me out and see exactly what went down. I'm not on a war path. I just want justice for what was said to me and my cousin. Cool. No, that's not true either. Apology at most, but that won't heal deep wounds. It's better than continuing this. Pandy has claimed that her actions are not attacks, they are boundaries. I said that me saying strictly that me not wanting to interact with certain people or people who are interacting with certain people was not attacks, they were boundaries. This is just straight up gaslighting. Yeah, this is gaslighting. Heavy gaslighting. So I found a better word to use that fits what you've been said about me and what's been happening. This, folks, is a prime example of cyberbullying. If you don't know the definition, go look it up. Okay, we'll go look up the definition. EYBER. Cyberbullying definition. I just want the base definition. The use of electronic communication to bully a person, which I haven't done, typically by sending messages of an intimidating and threatening manner. I've just said I don't want to talk to these people. Maybe it's something else. Cyberbullying includes sending, posting, or sharing negative, harmful, false, or mean content about someone else. None of it's false. So, if it can include sharing personal and private information about someone, haven't done that. Causing embarrassment or humiliation. Well, I haven't done any personal information, so cool. Some cyberbullying cross the line to unlawful or criminal behavior. Hey, what was that thing that was mentioned about going to the authorities if that's what was happening? If this is really cyberbullying, then shouldn't you be going to the police? That's what you've been saying this whole time to me. Like, doesn't that street worth both ways? This is weird. Include sharing personal information about someone else causing embarrassment or humiliation. Oh, there you go. Includes sending, posting, or sharing negative, hateful, harmful, or false or mean statements about someone else. It can include sharing personal or private information that someone else has, that someone else caused embarrassment and humiliation. It's public. You working with Arya is public. Publicly called me a monster. Yeah. A shitty person has been bashing me and anyone who tries to stand up for me specifically. There's no other way to explain these actions other than an act of cyberbullying. I cannot express how I feel my community to defend myself without being publicly shamed. Here's the thing, though. You attacked me first, and I can prove that. I can prove you went after me first. I can prove that everything you've said about me is completely false. So, should I be reporting this as cyberbullying? Because I can do that. I just don't understand where this idea is that, like, okay, just, like, go to the police then. If this is what you feel, then go. Have fun. Go for it. I wouldn't do this if I knew I was in the wrong. I'm an adult. I can tell right from wrong, and it's clear all I see is wrong. Well, And originally, since I had promised my community I wasn't going to do this, I was gonna, but it was recognized not to do so. I wouldn't rest until it's been publicly apologized. I won't rest until I have publicly been apologized for the actions against me. Cool. It's not going to happen. You're not getting an apology. No. Sorry. Drugs. Like, if you admit you're wrong, they're like, sure, I'll give you an apology. You actually act upon those actions to prove that you are cognitively aware you were wrong. i.e., don't work with a pedophile no more, then we're good. I'll give you that apology. But nope. Aside from just adding this as well, Yuki accused me of being the reason people are being attacked. Yeah. I mean, I have control on what they listen to me, which supposedly encourages their actions. I'm pretty sure, yeah. I'm pretty sure that can be confirmed. He also has not apologized for causing this match, which started the whole attack on me. No. People, I have been nothing but respectful to both You have not been respectful to me at all. At all. You've not been respectful worth a shit. You keep saying that this should have stayed between two people, but like I never said your name originally. It's so deep. If this grave is just one person has already quit because of Pandy, I'm not going to quit. Okay. I'm pretty sure several people have said they were stepping down because of me, and I'm pretty sure they all said they were taking breaks specifically. Which I think is good. You should take a break. Taking breaks is good. Especially with stuff like this, when you're not 100% sure what's happening. Taking breaks is good. I'll keep fighting until eventually I'll get what I'm owed. Or I'll take action to be sure it's dealt with. Oh, big boy. Oh, whoa. Wow. I'm sick of it. Please leave me alone. They speak on their boundaries, yet you've invaded mine and pretended like you haven't. Because I haven't. You've never, like, said anything. Like, I mean, like, the one time that something was said that you felt that harassment was happening was on that stream, and then I left. Like I said I would. It's really crazy how that worked. I respected you. All I asked is that you respect me. No, you didn't respect me, though. The issue between me and you could easily been over just an apology for your actions and leave me alone. I'm not apologizing. Also, I'll never leave this community. It's my home. You'll never get rid of me. I don't fall victim to bullies. I fight against them. Cool. I'm gonna be honest. If you watch the 2-hour video, literally all of this could be disproven. The fact that you have the audacity to call yourself a victim in all this is honestly just gross. It's just gross. Come on. I don't know where I stand on talking to him because I'm like thinking it over in my head. I'll probably watch over the video and see. But to be quite honest, like I don't really have any motivation to talk to him because like even if I talk to him, secret, she's still a thing, and these were posted on her channel as well, so she has helped in this at this point. And if they want to connect the two as basically the same person, because I mess with one, so I mess with the both of them, then it works both ways. Where if one of them messes with me, it's the both of them. Like, you can't have it both ways. I, like, generally... You've shown literally no evidence to any of this. You do know you can put pictures in a Google Doc. You've literally shown nothing. You've shown some screenshots and stuff here at least, which is cool. That's great and awesome. But honestly, I'll probably watch through this tomorrow. I'll get an answer on whether I'm willing to talk to him or not. Shiro, at some point. It's not going to be within the next day or two because I'm going to take the time to work on my stuff because, like, tomorrow I have recordings and stuff, and I don't want stuff like this to impede on that, which is why this happened after the premiere earlier today. That's why that happened after, because I like specifically was like, nope, I'm not even going to touch this until after. I'll watch through the video, see how that goes. If it's all like, if it's, you know, depends on how I'm feeling after this, and depends on if people are willing to come with me and stuff. Other than that, the only conclusion I can come to right now, because obviously I haven't had the conversation, but with what's here, okay, listen, buddy. That 2-hour video you did not watch. You skimmed through a lot. Good on you. You did not watch it. You did not listen to it. You're not really listening to anything I've said. And I really hope that this helps clear things up. At the very least, if I don't VC with you, like I feel like I've done a pretty good job explaining myself to Shuro. And at this point, this is just in a weird rabbit hole. Still gonna post the stuff on like Twitter and stuff to update people until then. So maybe don't do anything stupid until then. Just a thought. Anyways, I'm tired. Tired of this shit. I'm sorry you guys did have to see this. This is honestly really disgusting to have to go over, but it is what it is. And yeah, sure, if you want to try and help, that's fine. But if it gets too much for you, don't like dip out. Because I want you to make sure that you're okay too. And I know like this shit is kind of like personal as well. So yeah. Yeah. Anyways, thank you all so much for coming to the stream. I hope you all enjoyed as much as you could. I know it's not the fun, happy, like woohoo, haha. That's normal on the channel. Just because like this is serious. This is a serious topic, and it's very sad that it has to come to this to get people to pay attention to a topic like this. But I'm glad it's being said. I'm glad it's out there. I'm glad that stuff is being handled. And hopefully either he'll come to his senses or we'll be right back here, I guess. I don't know. I don't know where we go from here. But anyways, guys, thank you all so much for coming. I hope y'all have a possum day in TTFN. Bye-bye.